Let me get my stuff together. Let me get it together. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What is going on? What's going on? We are here for another live chat, a lit live chat. Yes, indeed, we're here for that. You guys already know what goes down with the lit live chats, okay? You already know what goes down with that. Lit live chats are when a big story comes out, and then not only do we talk about, we do a yes for the mess on it, and then later on that day, or maybe the very next day, we come back and talk about it once again live. But not only do I talk about it again on live, I give my Scotty gang a chance to come up and discuss it right along with me. Okay. So yes, we are here to discuss Arionne Curry. Once again, y'all already know I reported on the story earlier today. Okay, I definitely did. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to recap you guys on what was going on, because why not recap y'all? And there's already 121 folks up in the chat already, y'all. Already 121 of y'all. And it's only been 3 minutes into the live, okay? Already. Now, I'm like 50 subs away from 36K. If you're brand new up in this chat, go on and subscribe to my channel, baby. We are 50 subs away from 36K, meaning my goal is almost around the corner. My goal is to hit 40K before the year is up. 40K before the year is up, okay? 40K. That's all I'm asking for is 40K before the year is up. And I'm almost there. But I'm like 50K away from 36K. So if you have not subscribed just yet, go ahead and subscribe. Now, before we get into the mess for tonight, I'm seeing all of my normal people in the building. If you guys are just now coming in, and if you guys have been in here since I started, go ahead and like this chat up. I want to make sure I speak to just about everybody. Y'all know I do what my boy Terrence do. I speak to y'all for the first 10 minutes, and then we go on about our business and get to it. Okay. So light up this chat real quick. I'm gonna call y'all names out and we gonna talk, y'all. Y'all know I love it. I love it when we get together, honey. Yes, indeed, I love it. Go ahead and light this chat up. Oh, Jesus. All right, Miss Johns. I see you in the chat. Okay. La 200 and la. I think that's how you say it. What's going on? Okay. Deborah Walker, Lady B 1028. Shout out from Brooklyn. All right, girl. That's it. Sherry Watson. January G. Nola reads. Okay. And she do read. Okay. Red Raven, Alf Mack, Nicole Blue, who's also a big supporter of mine. All right. Cutie Pie D, T Gabriel, Megan E, Edwina Kennedy. Okay, Sharice Woods, Darlene, Esther Jones, Coco Melanin. Okay, Sheikah Bunt. Okay, yes indeed, honey. Yes indeed. Okay. Y'all are in this building. Rocky 32, Miss Rocky 32, Catherine Alexander, J28T, okay, chat from Jersey. Santivia Major. I hope I said your name right. Y'all know I hate to butcher y'all names, honey. Y'all know I do not like to butcher your names. I do not like butchering your name. Black Samantha Jones, Houston, Texas. Yes, I'll be in Houston next week. Yes, me and T will be in Houston next week to visit Josiah and Maddie. Creative Ambitions. Hi, okay. Ty Boogie, what's going on? I think I said Cat Stacks already. Lord, not Cat Stacks, child. No, you don't have her name. And you know you the one. What's going on? Amber Glow 10. What's going on, honey? Okay. Sandra Johnson. She said Memphis is in the house. Okay, Memphis ain't nothing but 2 hours away from me, honey. I was just in Memphis last November, as a matter of fact. Um, Somebody said Milwaukee in the house. We got Lady K 1329. Yes, it's me. Vita. Okay. Tea time $50. I think that's it. Sharon Ware from Cleveland. Tea time from Tanika, Virginia. Okay. My boy, Prophet Misfit, okay? What's going on? One of my favorite people. Like, it's a lot of y'all up in here. I see Lake Fort, Texas in the building, New Orleans in the building, Philly in the building, Lisa Faye from Detroit. What's going on, okay? What is going on, y'all? Where are y'all from? That's really what I want to know. What's going on, Nisha Johnson from Tampa? I see a bunch of Tampas. I see New Yorks. I see Washington D.C. I see Dallas, Texas. I see Wisconsin. I see all of that. I see Florida in the building. There's a lot of y'all up here. Y'all from all over the place. South Carolina, Maryland, Savannah, Georgia, North Carolina, Rochester, New York. Okay, y'all. Oh, I see a Jackson, Mississippi. That's right here in my peripheral. Arkansas. Okay, Cincinnati. Another Memphis, Chicago, Massachusetts, Dallas. Y'all gonna give me a fucking idea. Y'all gonna give me an idea to just go on and do a damn meet and greet. Okay, I see Cali in the building, Buffalo, New York in the building, Bowie, Maryland. Oh, so many of y'all up in here, honey. So many of y'all. So many of y'all. But yeah, I know y'all ready for this. I know y'all ready for this. I know y'all ready for this. I know y'all ready for it because I'm ready to give it to y'all. Okay, it's 170, almost 200 people up in the chat, and I know that this chat gonna grow as the live continues. I already know my damn notifications go off really late a lot of the times. So yeah, that's how it goes. So I already know how my live chats goes, child. I don't really be bothered. Okay. But like I said though, if y'all are brand new into the building, go on and subscribe to my channel, honey, because I'm less than 50 from I'm 50 away from 25 36K. I'm sorry. So yeah. I see a San Diego, I see a Jasper, Texas, and all of that stuff. Yes, y'all said a meet and greet. Okay, so we got one more minute before we start this. So listen, people have been asking about a meet and greet. Like, I think there should be like a meet and greet, and it should include myself. It should include because I got two different ideas. It should include myself, Josiah, Jamar, T, Maddie, Jamie, Bundy, and Nisi. I think it should be all of us. And then, Aaron, House of Aaron should be in it, Sakina. Like, I think all of us should be in the building for this particular meet and greet. Or you can do a meet and greet with me, Jamar, Rocks, the Scorpion Show, Missy Mouse, Bundy, so many different people you could do a damn meet and greet with. It's so many of us that I could do it with. But I had that. I've had this idea though. Definitely had an idea. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll do another blackout soon because I can go. I got money to travel these days. I can go. So you know what I'm saying. I would love to do something like that. But y'all, we're at the 10-minute mark, and we're about to go ahead. Yes, Ashley Mill. Y'all know she got to be included most definitely. But we're about to go ahead and get into this because I know y'all probably tired of me. I've been talking the first 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it, y'all. Let us pray because I know we finna have us some dragging up in here. Y'all already know we're going to be dragging. I know my callers are going to be dragging because anytime it comes down to this girl right here, they always drag her ass. And I can't really be mad at that. I can't be mad. So if y'all ready in this chat, say ready. Please say ready in the chat. Is y'all ready? Let me know. Cause once y'all flood this chat with ready, we gonna start this thing off, okay? Oop, y'all already ready, honey. Oh, y'all ready? Oh, there y'all go. Okay, so we finna go ahead and get this thing started. Now, as you guys already know what's been going down with this situation with Arionne and Martell and Sheree, we already knew that there was some shit going down. We already knew that she was gonna feel some kind of way when Sheree and Martell's romance was revealed to the public. We didn't really give a damn about the romance at all, but well, we did give a damn to a certain extent because it was something for us to talk about, especially us content creators. It was something for all of us to talk about, honey, because that was something that just came out of the blue. Like, we didn't really know what it was about. Now, I did go back and get the stuff that she posted the other night and put it up, but I forgot to get her old what is it, the shit that she wrote on what was it, the shade room. So I'm just gonna go to my phone and I'm gonna get it from there, and I'm just gonna read it to y'all if I can still find the shit, first of all, because it's somewhere in my phone. Cause she was big mad when it came down to Sheree and Martell being out, because she was mad as a motherfucker, honestly. She really was. That's if I can find it, because it should be somewhere in my phone. That's where it should be. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Go to the shade room and get it, child. Cause I know, but they probably did. They done posted so much shit that it's gonna be hard for me to find it. But she was mad though. At the end of the day, the girl was mad. She was, putting it out there that while he was out there with Sheree, he had just, you know, tossed her salad a couple of nights before that, and she was pissed off about it, and she said she regret ever having a baby by this man and all of that other good stuff. She said she regretted it, and I'm just like, girl, but you didn't regret it when you first had it though. You thought that was a badge of honor because you had the baby by a married man. You know what I mean? Like, you trying to be Alicia Keys in this situation, because we already know Alicia Keys took Swizz Beats from Ashonda. Period. I don't care what nobody say. She took that man and made it her own, and he still with her. Ain't that something? But you thought you was gonna Alicia Keys this situation and shit, and it just didn't work out in your favor because you was very disrespectful. And my thing is, we all keep calling you out about being disrespectful, but you don't even respect yourself. So how are we gonna sit up here and expect for you to respect somebody's wife and somebody's family and all of this other stuff? Because just like Martell did not respect Melody, he damn sure didn't respect you. And it's just so funny to me how you so mad now. And it's like you so mad and you can't believe that it happened the way that it did. You know what I mean? Like, you can't believe that he's doing this to you now. And it's like, for me, what make you think that he wouldn't have done it to you? If you sat there and you watched this man do this shit to Melody and you laughed about it, what make you think that he would never do it to you? You ain't nothing special. And you definitely wasn't nothing special to him because he straight up called you a peasant. So I'm trying to understand why you think that you are special. You're not. You're not special, baby girl. I'm gonna need for you to figure that out. Okay, prosperity. When did you? I get so I'm trying to look through my DMs to find it. Prosperity. It be y'all be sending me so much shit. Where is it at? Cause I know you definitely sent it to me, honey. I'm not even gonna worry about looking for it at this point because I don't want to hold up this live with this trying to find it and all that other shit. I don't want to hold up the live and all that other stuff trying to find a damn message because it's somewhere up in here. Because I definitely know Prosperity definitely sent it to me, but I just can't find it in my DMs because I got so many damn messages. But anyways, as a matter of fact, hold up, y'all. Because there we go. Okay, let me go into this because I know Prosperity sent me when she first wrote on the shade room. She first found out about it and all this other crazy shit. Arionne just be looking for a moment, honey, and the moment that she looking for is just not that moment for her. Oh, I can't find it. You said, but I ain't get. Oh, there you go. No, I ain't talking. I see what you sent me, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about when she first commented on the shade room and all that other stuff. Because I got all that you just sent me. I already got that ready to put up here. But we ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna just go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about. So y'all already know that after she done said all that stuff on what was it on the shade room, this is what she went on and posted, y'all. Now, first of all, before we even get into what she posted, look at her. She really, really thought that this man was going to take her in. She was like, where he going? Where he going? Where he going? Who got him? Who got him? Who got him? Where he going? Where he going? We know where he going. He going to Sheree. Oh, that ain't funny. But that's where he going, though. That's where he going. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy, for sending it to me. Thank you so much. Okay, so Tracy just sent this to me, and as I get this out for you guys, make sure y'all are subscribing. Make sure y'all are liking this video and everything else. And make sure y'all are sharing this video, okay? So let's get into it. So this is what she said when the shit first came out. Now, you guys already know that the Shade Room was like, okay, Martell Holt and Sheree Whitfield were recently spotted getting their stretch on in an Atlanta park. And Sheree's pup Gotti was also in attendance as the two shared smiles on their stroll. Now, that's what the whole post was, right? So then Arionne said, "Damn, I hate I had a baby by this N word. I'm trying not to cuss tonight because I want this to be monetized. Um, if y'all only knew, he just ate me from the back the day before. I mean, literally licking my hole. Talking about it's just business. Asking, do you want me to stop talking to her? LOL. You look good and comfortable, Mr. Holt. Don't come for me. I got the footage from my Ring camera. He spent the night, and yet and still, he did all that, and he's still out here with Sheree. He did all that, and you still a peasant to him. That's the thing I'm talking about. It's like, so what? So what? He tossed your salad and he probably put ranch on it. So what? So what? Like, so what if he sent it? Who cares? Who cares? So what? I mean, not so what if he sent it. So what if he did it? No, don't nobody really care. No one cares about what he did to you sexually because that doesn't change anything. Because we already know that he's a dog, and you already know that he's a dog. So why even bring that up? Because it's not making you look good in the situation at all. You making yourself look extremely crazy and deluded by thinking that because he tossed your salad, that means that that's where he wants to be. That ain't where he want to be. It's not where he want to be. Because if that was really where he wanted to be, Ariane, I just feel like at this point he would have been there. But he still disrespects you. And my thing about this here, you was a side chick to Melody, and now you're a side chick to Sheree. It's like you will forever be that to this man. Like you just tacky. And I just my heart goes out to you, girl. I'm gonna keep you on the prayer list. Let's go ahead and get into what she did. Now, she posted this the other night, and as you know, I got to give you guys the rundown of what we've already talked about earlier today. As y'all get warmed up to get up here and say y'all piece on this situation. So I know it's small, so I'm gonna have to read it to you guys because it's so small on screen. But this is what she said. Now Martell wrote her saying, "You told me you grew up, shakes my head. I feel so bad for you. My heart hurts. Best of luck." That ain't nothing but a bunch of narcissistic gaslighting BS that he sent her. Then she responded with, "F you, Martell Holt. You made me like this. It took 2 seasons of you discussing me every episode to make her famous." That's the part that I don't understand. She really think that she got the pull to make somebody famous when you not even famous. You internet famous, but you ain't famous, girl. Stop thinking. Stop. That's the delusion I be talking about. You know what I mean? Like that's the delusional shit I be talking about. Like you are very deluded, and you really think these people need you for a storyline? No, they don't. They really don't need your ass at all, girl. Go to, you know what? Zeus already got a show called what is it? The Real Baby Mamas or something like that. Why don't you go over there to Zeus and try to get a job over there? They'll pay you. She said, and she left you to even say anything. I was so dumb. You still dumb. I hope your daughters never run into a man like you. Yeah, and I hope your daughter doesn't grow up to be a woman like you. See, that's the thing that you're saying. You thinking that you're doing something by talking about how dumb you are and all this other stuff, and you're definitely dumb as hell. Yes, you are, but you're not owning anything. I just feel like you telling him that you hope that your daughters don't run into a man like him, but your daughter does need to grow up to be a woman like you. Because what does she have to look up to at this point in time? She don't have anything to look up to because every time you turn around, she keeping your child while you yell and scream and holler on Instagram Live and give your son bomb pops at 6 o'clock in the morning while he damn congested and shit, probably got RSV, all types of shit, because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do as a mother. You're too busy worried about what he's doing, and he's not worried about you. But see, he's never been worried about you, and I just feel like it's ridiculous. Like it's crazy to me, and I don't know. I just think that this girl is crazy at this point. And I really, because I believe in redemption. I do believe in redemption. I do believe that people can redeem themselves. I don't like to keep people in the box, except for Rashida Frost. I don't like to keep people in the box, and I don't like to I don't like to do that. But at the same point in time, I just don't see no redeemable qualities in this girl at all. Like I don't, because I feel like she's stuck in her ways and she wants to be this way. Like she thinks that this shit is cute and it ain't cute. It's just not cute. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a damn who like who don't like who. The girl thinks this stuff is cute and it's just not cute. It don't look good on her. And Arionne is not an ugly girl. I don't care what y'all say. The girl not ugly. She's not an ugly woman. I just feel like this girl just don't understand that your worth is way more important than a man tossing your salad. Cause I feel like I think she measures her worth to her sex drive. And that's just not a way to go. Like you can have the best sex in the world, but your personality and everything else can just sit up here and make you look stupid at the same point in time. Like you can have the wettest wop all you want, but that doesn't mean anything. That's not gonna keep a man. Women always talking about how they got that good, and that's what keeps a man. You not Ashanti. When Nelly left the house, he came right back because she got that good, yeah, but he was still cheating on her. So stop stop validating yourself by your wop, because that doesn't validate you. It doesn't validate you. And I know I'm supposed to be dragging her, but I just pity her because I hate to see people not know what their worth is. Like, girl, you 31. You 2 years younger than me. And I would think that you would have more sense about yourself, or you would see yourself in a different light. Like, girl, you know, because a lot of my friends are females. You feel me? And I would never want to see them do no bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Like I would never want to see my any of my female friends be in those situations like this, because it's pathetic, honestly, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I just y'all feel what I'm saying? Like she's not a victim. I know she's not. I never say that she is. Whatever she gets is what she gets because she deserves it. She did it to herself. So there's nothing that a person can say, you know what I'm saying, that can make her be a victim, because she isn't one. But my thing about it is that I think that she's too far gone at this point. And I think she felt like Martell was going to be her saving grace. And that may be the things that he told her. Because men lie. I've been lied to a man, by a man. A man has lied to me. So, I can't necessarily fault her on that, but it's hard to feel bad for her when, she was out here, frolicking around with a married man and thinking that it was cute. And now she sees that it wasn't. Now she sees that it wasn't, and now she regrets the day that she ever had a baby by him. But like I said, it was okay for you to have a baby by him a long time ago, though. You thought it was cute to have a baby by him. You thought it was cute to do all this other stuff, and it's not cute, Ariana. It's just not. And I really hate that for you. But I'm gonna leave my preaching for the end of this stuff. Okay, it's 430 of you guys up in here. Okay, 430 of y'all. Okay, I see Chef Dun Dun in the building. Ooh, Chef Dun Dun. But yeah, we got 430 in the building. All right. So let's continue on with this. Now, where am I? Where am I in this? Where am I at? I hope y'all enjoying this live, by the way. I really am. And like I said, if y'all are brand new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. 48 away from 36K. This shit rhymes. All right. So let's go ahead and get right back into where I'm at. Okay. She said, and loyal to you, you've been using me. My heart hurts for you, and you still don't get it. You could have moved on and kept it real, but you lied about it. Stop placing blame on me. If he didn't keep it real with his wife, what make you think he was going to keep it real with you? That's the thing that I don't understand with this girl. If he didn't keep it real with his wife, what make you think that he was going to keep it real with you? That's the reason why you was a peasant for so long, because he wasn't keeping it real with his wife. You think That because you sat here and made yourself look stupid for him for all this time, that means that he won't gonna go out and continue to play around with you. Like, girl, are you slow? Are you dumb? Like, what make you think that this man was going to be loyal to you because you were loyal to him? You cannot be loyal to a married man. You cannot, I gotta repeat myself on this. You cannot be loyal to a married man that you are not married to. Catch that. Catch that. How the fuck you gonna be loyal to a married man that you ain't even married to? That don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense. You ain't got no shame in your game, and I respect it. And a teaspoon, I give you a teaspoon of respect for standing in your delusion. I really do, because you keep talking about I was loyal to you. How you gonna be loyal to a married man who ain't even being loyal to the man not to the man? How you gonna be loyal to a married man who ain't loyal to the woman that he lay down in the bed with every night because he fucking you? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, corn on the cob. Make it make sense. Cause it's not, the sense ain't making. It just doesn't make any sense right now. It don't. You think because you sat on his face a couple of times that means that he gonna be loyal to you? How you gonna be faithful to somebody else's husband? I never seen nothing like that. How you gonna be faithful to somebody else's man? I wish I would be faithful to somebody else's man. Are you serious? The fuck I'm being faithful to somebody else's man for? It makes no sense. And I don't really like laughing at other people's pain. Like, I really don't. It's not funny. But girl, like, I cause you were so sure that he was gonna leave Melody and be with you. That's all. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Like, girl, come on now. Come on now, girl. Anyway, let's go back to the email. Now she says, I was loyal to you and you went and got an old bitch. Best of luck. Now Sheree ain't got nothing to do with this. Sheree ain't got nothing to do with this. Now you ain't have to bring Sheree into this at all. You didn't. Still a narcissist manipulator trying to make this my fault. Both of y'all are narcissists if you ask me. Bye, don't email me anymore unless it's about Knox. We have nothing to talk about. My closure was seeing you on the blogs. Yours will be seeing me with my new man. Don't email me back. You've been a liability. What you talking about? Slow. So you mad? Are you upset? Are you mad? Mm. So your closure was seeing him on the blogs with another woman. Your closure should have been when he was on Love and Marriage Huntsville calling you a peasant. That should have been your closure. But I don't expect you to have sense enough to know that that should have been your closure. Okay. She said, niggas be delusional. So are side chicks. I've been posting to my close friends, but tonight he tried it. Got back from vacation stressed. I'm done. You've been saying you done for a long time now. And you still ain't done. You need to pick your poison. Then she turns around and then she posts this talking about he was just sending me pictures of us. But you're entertaining it though. By posting it on Instagram, you're entertaining it and you want some attention. Like that's exactly, you want some attention. You want the attention. And then you get mad when the bloggers and the YouTubers talk about you. And then you want to blame us for your mental health declining. Your mental health was already declining before we ever said anything about you. See, girl, it's just the fact that people are telling you how vapid you are and you can't take it. And it's just like, for me, you thinking you making Martell look bad, but you really making yourself look bad at this point. Cause see, Martell there's nothing more that we can say or do, and there's nothing that he can say or do to make himself look any worse than what he's doing, because he self-destructs anyway, and he continues to self-destruct all on his own. He don't need you to self-destruct. But see, you self-destructing too, because you're so captivated by this BS that you can't even see what you're doing to your own self. And it's sad to see, girl. It's really sad to see. And I really hate that. But it's like, girl, are you serious? Like, you not making yourself look no better than how he looks. Because Martell gonna look bad regardless of what he do. Both of y'all crazy. Both of y'all ain't got no damn sense. Like, come on now. You and this y'all in this sharecropper ass relationship ain't cutting it for me. Like, I can't take it. I cannot take Martell and 15% tip. I can't. It's just too much for me. Now we're gonna go into the last thing that she posted. And she said, and I'm not changing my son's name to Maverick. Stop calling him that. His name is Knox. He is way different from the others, hence why you told me you don't want him every other week like you get the others. Ladies, never have a baby by a married man. Let me be your example. Somebody had to be it. I own my shit. Now what? You're not owning anything. You're not owning nothing. Shout out to the 500 people that's in the building. You ain't owning anything, honestly. You really not owning nothing. Because see, just a couple of weeks ago, you was calling like all these married women stupid and calling them all kinds of old bitches and all this other shit and yelling and screaming on lives with these women when they ain't doing nothing but trying to tell you exactly what was going on and how you look in these streets. You want to talk to the married women, but then when they're trying to give you some advice, your ass couldn't take it. And that's just the facts and that's just the truth. You couldn't handle it when they was giving you that advice. But see, it is what it is. You look crazy. You look crazy. I'm about to start taking calls at this point, but I'm just giving my final thoughts as I put the link in the chat for y'all. But you just look crazy. And then it sucks that your baby has to suffer. That's the main thing about it. I hate that your baby got to suffer because your baby really ain't got nothing to do with this at all. Like your baby ain't got shit to do with it, period. But it's a baby from an affair. So to me, it's like at the end of the day, the baby will always be treated differently. It never will be treated the same way as the other kids, and that's very unfortunate. But to me, I hate that for you, for your child, really, because your child gonna grow up being treated differently. He would never get the same love or the same respect as those other kids because they came from a marriage. They came from his marriage to Melody. That's where the other kids came from. And to me, I just feel like Knox is gonna suffer. It ain't right that he treating your child different than the other ones. It ain't right, but that's what's going on here. That's just what's going on here. And you got to face the facts on that. That's just what's going on. And I really hate that. I hate that for you. I definitely do hate that for you. And that's all I really can say about it. Because, yeah. You 31, you're no longer you're not a teenager, you're not in your early 20s, like you are a grown woman, and there's really nothing that can be said at this point that can make me feel like you are not aware of the things that you're doing. I feel like you lack self-awareness. I think you know that everything that you're doing is wrong, but of course you're never going to say that is wrong because that'll pretty much force you to admit that you're pretty deluded, that you do not that you don't really have a brain. I feel like you don't have a brain. You got rocks and wind in your head because you clearly don't have a brain. It's like a desert in your brain. You don't have in your head. You don't have a brain. I just really feel bad for you. I think that you really make me feel like you do not have the same speed as everybody else in the world do because you don't drive. Your brain don't drive in turbo speed at all. Your brain goes 2 miles per hour. Just like when you're driving on the highway and an old person get in front of you and they drive real slow, that's how her brain moves. Because clearly she don't realize how she's making herself look like a fool at this point. I see there's already 2 people backstage. I'm gonna let y'all up in just a minute. For the rest of you guys, the link is being circulated in the chat, so go ahead and click it if you want to come up and say what you gotta say. Um, I just think that she just doesn't have it all. I think that I think that she's a few chocolate chips short of a cookie. I think that she's a few avocados short from guacamole. I just think that she has the brain size of a Skittle. I just feel like she just isn't aware of how crazy she looks at this point. The girl looks crazy. The girl looks silly as fuck. Okay. I really feel like she walks around her house and write Martell's name on the wall multiple times with lipstick. That's how crazy I feel like she is. Real talk. That's how crazy I think she is. Like I I bet you when she look in the mirror, she writes that man name over and over again with red lipstick. Like something is seriously wrong with her. And I really do think that she need to go see Dr. Sherry or somebody. I pay for her appointment. I got insurance. I pay for her appointment with my. I give her my insurance card so she can go see somebody. I just be like, girl, really, it's crazy. But I think I've said enough about her right now. So it's about time for everybody to call in. I see 6 people already backstage. Now, as I let you guys up here, let me let y'all know something. Keep the curse words light and alive. Keep the curse words light. Say what you want, but just keep the curse words just a little bit light because I want this to be monetized, child. But keep it light. Don't be too vulgar. But I ain't trying to tell nobody what to say and what to do. I just don't want too many cuss words up here because you know when you have too many cuss words, then you don't get monetized. But you can cuss, but not too damn much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let everybody up. We're gonna let everybody speak and stuff, because these kind of conversations get real hot up here. So we're gonna try not to overtalk each other and talk all at the same time. So I see Janae, Catherine, John, Nola Reese, Crystal J, Ashley, and also Prosperity. Thank you guys for coming up and talking to me. This is normally the usual crowd that I normally have anyways, and I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
We
You're
love
it.
you,
so
Scotty.
welcome.
Y'all make it hot every time, and I appreciate it. I'll be looking forward to it. So we're gonna start off with and also LL Shady Gal. She's also another regular who's always up here all the time. And I appreciate it. Y'all make it hot, like I said. So we're almost at 600 people. Please make sure y'all liking the video and please subscribe if you haven't. So, Janae, we're going to start off with you. We're going to talk one by one first, and then we're going to all gradually get into the conversation after everybody has spoken or whatever. So, we're going to start off with Janae first. So, go ahead, Janae.
Okay. First and foremost, everybody, thank you for the prayers. My father is home. They put him on a strict diet, but he's doing okay, y'all. Thank y'all. As
Good.
for this, as for this delusional split in 15% peasant whore. Okay. She keeps getting on here and embarrassing herself. You keep messing with a man, okay, that does not want you, does not claim you, never wanted you. Okay. If if Melanie hadn't filed those divorce papers, he'd still be married to her now and still be messing with her on the side. Okay, so what? So he had sex with you. What, you want a cookie? Do you want to sell the video on World Star now? You really want that attention because you went back and slept with a man that degrades you? So you let a man climb back in your bed that called you a 15% peasant. And then why are you worried about Melanie's daughters now? You weren't worried about Melanie and Martell's children when you was humping them. This whole man had a whole family. Every time he left your bed, he went home to his wife and his children, and you didn't care. And now you want to blast him on not treating your child the same as the other ones. Well, sweetie, you don't treat your children good. We see it. And I feel sorry for her daughter because that's the role model that she has to call a mother. Okay. And she needs to stop bringing up other people's children and focus on her own children. And really, she's delusional at this point. She really needs help. Like, this is really getting scary. Every time He goes over and he sleeps with her and he gives her all these lies. Because let's just be honest, men do that. Men be playing baby mamas back and forth. Be don't If they got more than one, they don't know who they want to be with one week, and then they sleep with another one another week, and then they tell one, "Well, I love you," and then he tell the other one, and then all of a sudden you got all this drama. Right now, if he is with Sheree, okay. If he's with Sheree, the best revenge that you could have on a F boy, because you said to watch him out, so I'm gonna watch him out. Best revenge to have on an F boy like that is let the next bitch have him. Let her have him. That's gonna be her headache. She's gonna have to deal with him sleeping. Because here's the thing: a leopard don't change his spots. If he was not faithful to his wife, and he was not faithful to you, and then what the hell? She cracked me up talking about I'm loyal. You loyal to a man that wasn't yours? How the hell you loyal to somebody else's husband? Make it make sense, Jesus.
Alrighty then. Okay, before we allow Carolyn, I mean not Carolyn. Why the fuck am I calling her Carolyn? I'm thinking about my coworker. Before we let before we let Catherine talk, right? I see a lot of y'all are trying to get in right now, but I already got 9 people. It is really 10, including myself. So I'm gonna let everybody up here speak, and in probably like 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to drop some people down so others can come up. I really want to give everybody a chance to speak today, okay? Because I ain't gonna be up here all night because I gotta go to work in the morning. But yeah, so in about 20 to 25 minutes, probably I'll be asking the people that's been up here the longest to drop and stuff like that so somebody else can come up. So right now we're full. So Catherine, you can go ahead and speak.
All I really just gotta say is she looking dumber and dumber every time she open her mouth or go on
Yes, Lord.
Instagram. Like, stop doing that stuff. Be a better example for your kids before CPS come and take them, because you already left one in the car sitting by himself on a hot summer day. Let's not forget that. So you need to get your life together before you sit up here and get your kids taken. That's number one. Number two, while she's sitting up here trying to come for Sheree, sitting up here saying you went and got an old B, because I can't cuss. That old B is doing something right for him to claim her publicly, whereas you wasn't. Let's be clear. You was always gonna be that 15%. That man has never spoke highly of you, not once. So why is it that you get mad? And I didn't even know she was only 2 years younger than me. I thought the heifer was 28. But she ain't got no sense. I'm gonna just keep it right. Stop being this man's used semen rag. Be a better example for your daughter. Be a better example for your son. So, because I'm pretty sure you don't want your son to bring home a woman like you as he gets older. Period. Point blank. Like,
All right then. All right, Catherine. Thank you for that. Okay, somebody said one. Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody like 2 minutes to say their piece so everybody can speak. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it, people to feel long winded or whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and go to John. Okay, John, go ahead and say your piece real fast.
Whoever is pumping this delusional woman's head up needs to stop. Let's start this off with the fact that her mouth is the same size as the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, and she looks like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Martell, get your son away from that woman. She has a voodoo doll somewhere in that house. Get your daughter away from her. Instead of fighting male for the custody of them other kids, go fight for the custody of that child so you can get her, take all her parental rights away from her. She don't even need to be a parent. She doesn't deserve it. The things she has done and things she said, she doesn't need to be a parent. Some people don't need to be reproduced, and some people don't need to reproduce, and she's one of them. That's all I gotta say. I'm done. I'm done talking about her and her dry hair. Her
Oh my,
her
oh,
scalp is like the tectonic plates out in the desert.
oh my God. Okay.
Squish Skittles.
All right, Prosperity, you next.
Hey. Um, mm, this child right here, you're never going to be first place. Someone will always come before you. This man is not thinking about you, but all you do is think about him day and night. I'm allergic to dingling this good. I don't want none. I need Benadryl. I break out in hives. I need an allergy shot because nothing should make you lose your mind the way this lady has lost her mind over this man. He's not even that damn cute. All he has is a body. How do you allow somebody to disrespect you so publicly each and every time? And you still go back and then you act as if your cooch is the prize. You're supposed to be the prize, not your cooch. Because that's all he comes for. Comes, like I said, that's all he comes for. You're ridiculous to even, and then why do you keep putting these mail into everything? This lady don't say nothing about you. How did you make her famous? Because I remember that Mel is the person that got this show on the road. So if she never got this show going, we would never know about you. So how do you make her famous when you're relevant because of the show that she went and took to Carlos? Even though they changed it around, they changed the formula, she still is the one that presented it. So how can you make someone famous that made you famous? And you really believe that. That's the crazy part, that you really believe that you made these people famous. Go worry about your daughter. Go comb your goddamn hair. Stop feeding your child popsicles 6:30 in the morning. Like, go and be a mother. The mother that you didn't have, you would think that you would want to be a better version of that for your child. Get it together, because this is pathetic. You didn't embarrass this man because he can't be embarrassed. We all know he's a trash bag. All you do is expose yourself for the dumb that you are each and every time that you go up here. And then I'm not even monetized yet, but you sure giving me a lot of watch hours so I can get monetized. Everybody else monetizes off of you and make money off your back except for you. Make it make sense. You lay on your back and gets nothing but a wet puss. I'm sorry. That ain't me. I can't. You don't like to eat? You don't like to go out? Like, he walking down the street holding this lady's hand. And he don't even want to acknowledge your child, let alone you. He
That
took you
part.
out on April Fool's Day because that's your day. You're a fool. He wanted us to know how much of a fool you were because you believe that that was a relationship. Oh, go get you one. Where he going? To Sheree. To Mel if she let him. And you the dummy that told him, that keep telling everybody he not that into her. No. This is who Martell talked to, Arionne. But guess what? It backfired.
Mhm.
Oh
And it
my.
didn't work. So you tried to put that tea out there as if Martell said that about that lady, but it was you, and you didn't get nothing out of it. This man said he thought you grew up. You're a Toys R Us kid. Get it together.
Well, all right. Thank you, Prosperity, for that. It was
Okay.
very jaw dropping, I must say. Um, Ashley, you're next. Oh, y'all are killing me already.
Hey, Scotty. I
How
just,
you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I just, how you apply for a job and get mad that you have to stay in the position that you in? Like, they are not obligated to promote you, ho. Like, I don't understand. You were the side chick before. Why you mad? Be the side chick now. Like, I don't get it. It's Muppet Baby, Jumbotron, widescreen movie theater mouth with her yarn spin. Somebody need to make a sweater out of it. Dry ass hair. You rub it together, you're gonna have some sparks. I don't. What is she doing? And I feel like she heard some of us say, like, girl, you need to be telling on Martell. And she just, I don't know what she did. All she did was tell on herself, because I'm just like, first of all, we didn't need to know all of that information. And second, there is nothing on this planet that would make me out myself. Number one, for sleeping with a married man. Number two, for having child with that same married man. Number three, for getting that married man getting divorced and that married man still not picking me. There's no y'all would I yeah, nobody would be able to find me. I just she has her daughter. I'm so like afraid for her because we're only seeing what she's showing. There's probably a more behind the scenes of where it's way worse. And I just she's vapid. She's like listen, I gotta find the fruits of the spirit. Somebody give Muppet Baby a new puppeteer. And let's try that. Cause whoever got their hand up her ass right now, it's not working.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley. I definitely appreciate it. Nicole Blue, you are up, honey. You are up. Go ahead,
Hey,
child.
Scotty. Hey.
Hey, how
Well,
you doing?
fine. Well, first I want to say, like, she always do like these comments and questions. And one time I left a comment, she DM'd me and told me how she was going to sit on my husband's face. And I'm like, everybody do not want that
Wait,
turtle
wait. She
smacking.
said that to
Yes,
you?
yes, yes. I left
Oh,
a comment. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, and then she got a nerve to block me on Instagram because I went in on her. And I'm like, everybody do not want that turtle diaper booty sitting on, they face like, ew, girl, like that's all she talks about. Even with the Sheree situation, obviously that relationship is like fake, and he still want her to be the side chick to a fake relationship at the end of the day. Like he don't want you. You was fun, and once fun became serious, it became a problem. And another thing for her to talk about male kids, Martell kids. Oh, I hope your girls be treated better. But look at how you doing your daughter. Your daughter at home raising your son. Like 3 in the morning, she's changing Knott's diapers and stuff, giving him popsicles and all that. Something Arionne should be doing herself. And she running around here talking all this mess about Mel when she need to be at home focusing on her daughter before her daughter become a young teenage mother, and that's on her hands. Something that she did because she never really got that little boy. And when she do have him, he's tearing her behind up because he don't know Ariane like that. He know the daughter, but he don't know her. He don't know his mother. And Martell, he's a damn fool. Arionne's so mad with Mel because the money train stopped. She thought Martell had the brains and had the money and all that. She want Mel to be on child support for her son. That's why she's so upset. And that's all I gotta say, Scotty.
okay. But before I let you go, before I even go over to uh Crystal J, because I think she was down there before LL Shady again. Whoever next. I can't get over the fact that this woman DM'd
Mhm.
you and said that she was gonna sit on your husband's face. Oh my God. I cannot
She said,
believe that.
she said, "How I will sit on your husband's face." I said, "What? Diaper booty?" Diaper booty said, "What? You going back and forth?" Literally, I cannot go on her page. She got me blocked, so I had to come to YouTube for the mess. Like she forever blocking somebody and wanting to sit on somebody husband, somebody man's face, and nobody want that toxic booty on their face, that waist dump. Besides Martell. Martell the only one that want that Ninja Turtle booty on his face. If he even uh,
Oh God, I cannot, honey. Okay, let me let I'm sorry. I cannot believe she said that.
yeah.
Let me allow damn, this thing just moved around. Now I cannot say who go next. Okay. Oh, okay, Nola Reeds. You can go next.
God, I've been waiting on somebody to say the biggest point of all how she played herself.
Now you went on the shade room and did all of this, right? But girl, you should have put code 15% off Iris Boutique, eat the groceries. Code 10% off ring cam footage or something. You still dropping the bag on your own stuff every time. Like, girl, you can't put a code unless it got something to do with mail. I'm just saying, like, and then you put on here that this man was doing all of this, girl, at your buffet and down to your grocery store. But you really playing yourself because this man has relegated you to less than gratuity. Gratuity is a minimum of 18% now. Girl, I can't. I can't. I wouldn't even be telling nobody like that. Like, even if that hot dog was that good, girl, I'd be like, you could break this back, but I'm not about to tell nobody about it. But yet, you still allow this man to be in whatever hole in your body that he chooses to see fit. And I just, girl, you want grace and mercy, but you don't get grace and mercy from the crowd when you thought it was okay and you was around here dragging the wife. You know the wife he was pillow talking to you about telling you she wasn't SHI. Yeah, now he doing the same thing you doing to her. And you want us to give you grace, mercy, and redemption. Oh God, honey, you can have it. You can have it because I ain't got nothing for you but a laugh and a cackle. Because it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
All right, y'all are going in
Then
tonight.
you want to sit up here because the shade room reposting you, so you want to go on your business page and repost them same clothes you've been posting since Jesus woke. Girl, stop.
Oh my God. All right, Nola, hold on one second. Listen, you guys, I see that it's so many of y'all trying to get through, child, but soon as somebody drops, everybody clicks that link real quick and get up here, because so this is not the same panel as it was when it first started. Some people are still coming in, but let's see what's next here. Okay, LL Shady Gal, you are next. Oh my God, y'all are going in tonight, honey.
Oh, always, baby. As Joe Budden Wackbutt once said on a fabulous chat, you really thought you got
Hold on. I can't hear you. Speak up a little bit.
uh like Joe Budden once said, baby, you really thought you but karma got you better. And your karma is sitting right here in the fact that Martell Holt will claim Sheree Whitfield over you. Sheree Whitfield, who out here scouring the prison system for some penis. And he rather claim that than you. And you sitting over there stressed out, broke out, messed up, crazy, losing your mind. Because you finally realized that what the internet told you for years and years. You's a big dummy. And I would lie and say I hate to see it, but sometimes you don't. Because at the end of the day, everybody just kept telling you, girl, he don't see it for you. He's never mentioned you by name. You have been called peasant. You have been called the mistress. You've been called the other woman. But Arionne has never appeared on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And you got a lot of other things to worry about. You over here losing your mind. Apparently your mama had to move in to help you and everything. Child, try to raise your child in a way that they don't need therapy in the next 10 to 15 years. Because your daughter, bless the spirit, is over here raising a child and losing her youth messing around with you. It's sad. And you keep going for Mel. Baby, Mel ain't worried about you. If anything, you might be a little more jealous that he's actually trying to get custody of her kids and he don't want to spend time with yours. You let your slip show with that one. Because you ain't never said that before. You ain't never just sat up here and acknowledged that he does treat your son differently. I could never. I could never be half homeless with a married man's child and think I'm winning.
Lord, not half homeless.
Baby, she over there trying to put her monkeypox butt on any type of married man and think she doing something.
And she not.
Oh
She
my
ain't got
God.
a car, she ain't got a pot to piss in, aside from what Martell can give her. And then she learned that everything Martell was giving her was coming from Mel. Bitch, I could never.
But wait, the sad part about it is this. She really exposed the emails and getting mad over a fake relationship. Like, come on now, the paparazzi is not following around Sheree and Martell. They paying them people to
She
pictures.
made the
They need to save their money, child.
now because how she cutting up. You cutting the dang fool over here trying to fight the world, Craig, and fight the internet over a fake relationship that we all was like, skirt, skirt. This gotta be for ratings. This gotta be for a show. But now you giving it validity by how you acting up. I might think it's real because you didn't even cut up this bad when he did all that ranting about Mel. And you know when he does anything positive, negative about Mel, she got to go on live or make some cute posts and stuff. And she ain't do that last week. But now, oh, she's over here fighting for her life in the comments and everywhere else.
Said fighting for her life. Oh my god. Okay. So next up is Hershey 85. Now, before I get into Hershey 85, this is what I'm gonna need real quick because this thing keeps popping up on my screen. So because Janae, Catherine, Prosperity, and Ashley, they've been up here the longest. So I'm gonna need you for to drop for a second, and I will let you guys come back up later on in the show so somebody else can come.
Okay,
Okay,
Scotty, no
talk
problem.
to Scotty so somebody
All
else
right,
can come.
Scotty.
All right,
I
thank
forgot,
y'all.
but I'm gonna say something to E.
Okay.
That's why I'm willingly to go drop down because
I'm
I ain't
gonna
about to
say
be
something to E. She say
disrespectful on
one
the chat.
I agree with.
All right, y'all. Okay. Okay, so Hershey is about to speak, and you have a couple of slots open. So if y'all want to come up, y'all better come up before the spots are closed because they come up real fast. Go ahead, Hershey 85. Go ahead and speak your truth.
Hey, Scotty.
What's going on?
Child, I am kikied and too just I am just I am tickled. Because first of all, why is she up there coming for the kids? Talking about, oh, my child is way different. We know, cause more kids ain't Mortal Kombat and her every two every 2 3 days. Hey, like he's not
Allegedly.
like that. Those kids are well mannered and well behaved. Your child keep kickboxing the heck out of you every chance he gets. And then on top of that, you calling Sheree a OB. Like, come on now, you don't want Sheree smoke. You do not want that smoke from Sheree. You do not. But I really hope that you know what? No, I hope Sheree just be quiet because she already going through mental depression. We don't want Sheree to really make her commit the big S, okay, with what she can say. Because let's be clear. I had a real big gag that they had pictures together for real, and he ain't never posted them. I was like, they actually had pictures together, and you been with him for 7 years, and he ain't never posted those pictures of y'all. But it took Sheree only 2 months to get him in alive, comfortably holding his hands in broad daylight. That was not on April 1st. I did not. I like was get. I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, you try to expose this man, and all you did was make yourself look stupid. That's all you did. So you just said this man was eating your butthole, but then you mad that a single man is playing the field like he's free. Just go ahead and just accept your award for side chick of the decade. So you're gonna always be on the side. That's what it is. You and Side Baby Junior is always gonna be on the side. That's what you chose. You chose that when you decided to be with a married man that is now a single man and still treating you like a side order. That is like, damn, got to be more careful. That's
Not a
all I can
not
say.
a side order. Okay.
Got to be more careful. But
Um
that's it.
okay, thank you, Hershey. Let's see, Uniboo, you can go ahead because you've been waiting as well. I think E is after Uniboo. I know she gonna shake the shit out of this chat, as she always does. Go ahead, Uniboo.
Hi,
I hope I
Sally.
said it right. I hope I said it right, by the way.
No, it's Unibee. You're good.
Okay, go ahead.
But now I was trying to. I missed the last live. I was like, I'm gonna get on this one because you're talking about my favorite gullible people. Post law. Honestly, I still don't feel sorry for her, and I don't think she's at her bottom yet. For her to like really realize like she effed up, I think she still have this ignorant vibe about I'm gonna expose you and I'm gonna look better. It's like no, you look worse, and the only person I feel sorry for is the kids because I'm like poor, not he did not ask to be in this foolishness. Like, why would you bring a child into this? You still didn't keep you. And then it's the gag for me is when she's calling Cherie old B. I'm like, that's funny because just the other day you were going off at old people, calling them old bitter bees. But then he still didn't choose your young, dumb, gullible behind. So now, what is it? It's funny to me. Like I'm like, wow, you just keep catching L every week. No break every week. It's like just go under the radar, find your little online school, get your nurse's degree, because you can't go to online school. So if you don't want to go to, public school or people to see your face, get your little degree, you know, do something with your life. Obviously, that boutique is not working. Get you something that's stable, get you something that's, promise, and get your life together and take care of your kids. And forget about Martell. She's not done with him yet. She's not done. She's just talking smoke. She's not done. And it's just like, at this point, you're just a laughing stock. Like, the point is that you're going to be like, oh, I thought you were mature. But I'm like, Martell, you're not mature. Like, he looked like a whole sugar daddy was Splinter. Like, no sugar at all. Like, it's so funny. I don't want to laugh at people misfortune, but it's funny because it's like karma still not done with you yet, and you still not realize that you're still messed up. You still, have that arrogant feeling. But hey, that's just me. I just want to say good luck. If she like it, I love it. That's all. If you like it, I love it. Go ahead. Keep giving me views.
Oh
Listen,
God.
keep making those videos because it's entertaining. I'll be on the train laughing. I mean, it is the gift that keep on giving. And this is like at this point, this is a Dragon Ball Z saga. This is season 2. I'm gonna keep watching, but good luck.
Oh my God, thank you. I appreciate it. It's almost 700 of y'all up in here. I see that it's some people that are still trying to get up in here. And listen, this panel just switched over just a tad bit. It's gonna switch over in just a minute because I'm gonna allow some people to drop. I'm gonna have some people to drop so the last bunch of people can come up. But right now it's time for each child. And I know that she is not a crowd favorite, and that is okay. Everybody is not going to think the same. However, we're all going to be respectful,
Opposite of the
and
crowd.
we can respectfully disagree with each other. I'm going to pray. It's time for you
Not
to
I'm gonna
come on
pray.
up, child. Let me go on mute.
Well, Scotty, thank you for having me. Once again, I am here to be the voice of logic. There were so many of the mods threatening to put me out of the chat and calling me a troll. I am not here to troll. I am here to offer a different perspective. There was a young lady who was on the chat earlier who said that she went into Arionne's DMs and she said something slick at the mouth to her, and Ariane replied with, "I will sit on your husband's face." Well, that's goodies for your monkey ass because, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to curse, but that's good because who in what world do we get to DM someone and talk trash to them and expect them to reply in kindness? Okay, so whatever you give to someone else, you get back. I am so tired of people bullying Ariane. Ariane is a single working mom. She has 2 children to raise. This woman needs our empathy because the last time I was here, everybody was jumping on her. Oh, she shouldn't be with this man. This man is she was married, yada yada yada. Okay, let's fast forward. Now she done dumped the loser. Now you still aren't happy. I heard someone say, well, she's talking about his daughters. What about hers? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we bringing the daughters into this? Like,
just listen to some of these women, Scotty. And then what really got me is that we're harping on Ariana and beating her up. The more we beat up on this woman, is the more that we pacify and coddle the behavior of Martell. This is not about Ariane right now. She had a moment, an emotional mishap. She had a misstep. Okay, all is forgiven. She didn't know she was going to be on the shade room, but it happened. So, but why are we still beating her up and excusing Martell? And I hear all of these older stepmommies in the chat saying, well, he's with Sheree now and this, that, and the third. No, that's a publicity stunt. If Martell didn't want Mel and he didn't want Ariane, he damn sure doesn't want Sheree. So we can stop using that as a magic bullet. Like that means something. Nobody gives a damn about Sheree. Okay, Tyrone didn't want Sheree. Bob didn't want Sheree. Nobody wants Sheree. So we can stop. Let's get that off the map. This is just a storyline. So please, I implore you, ladies, please let's have some sympathy for our sister. Ariane needs our support. She is a single mom. It's a lot of single moms in the chat. You all know where she has been. I implore you, dig deep. Find your humanity.
Dig deep, y'all.
What? Well, dig deep where?
Dig
Because
deep.
I ain't got no humanity for her.
Dig deep.
What rock are you smoking? I
For
just
real.
really want to know.
Oh Lord.
Because how
what.
if we are going, we cannot coddle Martell's
Wait,
behavior,
wait,
but we
wait, wait.
can't coddle
Got it.
Coleslaw's either. What are
Wait.
you doing?
Can
I
I just
believe
say
this was
something?
a scheme by Eve to bring the
Oop,
book.
it was a scheme.
This
It's
It
was
not
a
that
was.
scheme by Eve
it's not
to
that we
bring the book.
don't have humanity for her. It's the fact that she doesn't have humanity for herself and
Yeah.
others.
Yeah, this isn't
E,
the
can I
first
ask you a
situation.
question?
She's continued to bring this to us.
But she's
And
having a breakdown. So
Shout out to the
she can't have
700 people in the
Well,
chat.
then
humanity.
she needs to get off of Instagram and go get help. If
I
she's
agree.
having a breakdown, she needs to get help. She needs to give it to God and she needs to go get help. This
yep,
talking about your sexual history, your kids got to see that. You talking
Exactly.
about all this other stuff is completely unnecessary. Why do you keep allowing this man to disrespect you? This man was married, you mess with him. Now he's not married, you still mess with him, even though he disrespects you on platform after platform. He tells you, he calls you out of your name. He's never uttered Arion out of his lips. He calls her anything less than. But yet you continue to allow this man to climb into your bed. And then you want sympathy from the world. We are not Michael Jackson. We cannot heal the world and make it a better place.
blue.
But
She needs to
Exactly.
get her life together.
Can I
what's the
ask
difference in her doing that versus the average baby mama in the hood whose baby daddy
It's
is
not
calling
We ain't
okay.
her
doing
It's
that.
not
We ain't
okay
abusive?
doing
It's
that. We
not
ain't
It's
regardless.
doing that.
okay, but
never
shouldn't
okay.
be
So
every
why are we
average baby
beating up
mama
on the
doing
woman?
the shit that she does?
can
So
Man,
I
why
ask
it's
why
a
she
got
got
to
to
be
be in the
every.
hood?
question?
Stop.
One at a time. It's getting kind of urban up in here. One at a time.
I'm sorry, because I'm
You
about to
brought up
get
the hood.
urban with her. She done made me mad for the whole damn chat because she always come in here with that nonsense. Don't nobody have sympathy for this girl. She did not have sympathy for Mel, so why should we have sympathy for
None.
her? Please answer
So
me that.
so
Can I
you
can
want
I
to
Not
ask
have
have
a
sympathy
question?
for
Mel
Mel,
for
but
her
love
kids,
Ariana.
so there should
Hold
not be
on.
sympathy for her. Period. Point blank. Now I'm tired of you coming on here speaking for all the side chicks in the world. You are
I'm
not the
tired of you.
president, ma'am. I'm
Listen,
sorry. Sit
she
it on
might
down.
So have you been
she
cheating
might
on
have
I
Mel?
want to know what
wait.
rock you are living under for
Hold,
you to
hold,
sit up
hold,
here
hold,
and come here with this bull talk.
hold
I'm back.
on,
Get her.
hold on. I heard somebody trying to speak. Who was that?
Me.
Who is me, child?
Ashley, I'm sorry.
Oh,
And Ashley.
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ashley. It's over 700 people in the chat. Make sure y'all liking and subscribing,
I
y'all. Go
know
ahead.
that's right.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm on the check.
And
Comment.
this is no shade, E, but I have to ask you a question because even in what you said, you contradicted yourself a couple of times, and I'm looking you talking about logic, and I'm trying to find it. So no shade at all. I just would like to ask you a few questions. You said that we should be leaving people alone, and that people get what they give. That's exactly what's happening to Muppet Baby Wide Mouth. That's exactly what's happening to her. That's what's happening to Flat Screen Jumbotron Mouth. Okay? We're Muppet babies in outer space. That's what's happening to her. Okay? That's what's going. Okay? So she literally took a job, took the assignment. The hoe got an A in it, and then like she got her A, and like you mad that we acknowledging her A inside wholeness. I don't understand. Like it's her report card. Like we got receipts. There was progress reports, all kind of crap. I don't understand. And then you said who brought up the children? She's the one who brought up the girls. Nobody else brought up those girls. She's the one who brought them into this conversation. So you can't continue to tell people to have sympathy and empathy for Muppet Baby in outer space with a mouth that you can have a supermassive black hole in. Okay? You can't continue to say that and then not acknowledge the things that she is doing for her to get the energy that she is getting. Okay? If you put gas, you know, and you take a match and you light it, that's fire. You then cannot say, well, even though I did this, I went to the store, I bought it, I drove it back home, I put it in a cup, I put the lighter fluid in there, and I threw a match in there. It's not my fault that this blew up. It doesn't make sense. So, can you explain more why it's okay for Muppet, Muppet Baby Widescreen Mouth Baby Seal whiskers? That's what her hair is, baby seal
It's the
whiskers.
Muppet
Can we
Baby, Muppet Baby.
can
That,
we
my mouth is wide open. I'm
can
sorry.
we can we can we
I'm I'm
understand
dead.
why
I'm
it's
dead.
okay for her to act like she has no home training, but yet you want us to act like she does?
So I never said who brought up the children. I
Yes,
said,
you did.
Yes, you did.
no, let me clarify.
You said
What
it
I
in
said
the
was,
comments because I'm
well,
looking at
wait a
it.
minute.
And you
I just
did.
said, let me clarify because this young lady asked me a question and I'm going
And
to
you didn't
reply
do it.
to it. What I said when I came on, I said, someone on this panel had mentioned the daughters and why did she do that? I understand that Ariane brought up the children. I never said that she didn't, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about who mentioned it on the panel. That's what I was talking about. But
I
when
was
you say to me,
Uh,
what when you
pause.
say to me, well, no, I'm not even finished answering the question. I'm talking to Ashley. When Ashley says to me, how do I expect people to have empathy? I expect people to have empathy because how much can one woman take with everybody? It's 700 something people in this chat, almost 750. How much can one person take? I never said that Ariane was innocent, but what I'm saying is it's clear to me that a lot of women if there's 750 people in here, and I'm just throwing out a random number just for conversation, if 600 are women, black women, probably 575 of you have been cheated on because it's no reason for all of this animosity towards this one girl to stir up all of this conversation, all of this name calling. You guys are in your feelings. It's misdirected anger. You have to get
E,
counseling and you
No.
have to
E,
heal.
E,
I'm going to need
Wait,
to
I got
know.
E.
Get
something.
We're not gonna
counseling.
laugh
Hold
at
on,
you.
y'all.
Are
Hold
you
on,
really
y'all.
I
Hold
got
saying I
on.
need
something.
to
Hold.
know this?
Hold on, y'all.
I'm sorry.
It's getting urban in here again. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
What
Is
I
you smoking crack or something? I'm sorry.
don't do that now. Don't insult
Gotta be
the
on some
woman.
type of
Don't do
drugs.
that.
I'm sorry, Scotty.
Don't do
Because
that. Don't do
I'm
that.
Scotty,
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I'm trying to say something. Hold on, y'all. Listen. E. And after I get through talking, I want to let Randy Ricardo and I cannot say her name for
Asada.
shit. But yeah, Asada. Okay, you already knew who I was talking about. I'm gonna let them two speak when I'm done. E. Listen. Now, I don't have an issue with you coming up here. I know a lot. I know you're not a favorite amongst the group, and it's fine.
Oh,
But my thing is your logic to me don't make no sense to me because I get that you want to see things from a different lens, but we can't sit up here and make it seem as though Arionne does not deserve the vitriol that she's getting. Because it'll be one thing, okay, we get it. She was in love with a man that lied to her, but at the same point in time, when she found out that man was married, she still slept with him. When she found out that man was married, she started taunting the wife. When she found out he was married, she continued to tell this woman, I sat on his face, he tossed my salad, he put wrench and $1,000 in the ball stomach all over it. All that other bullshit she was doing. She the one who put herself out there as a mistress. She the one who did an interview with Tasha K, more than one interview with Tasha K, and said that she was the mistress. Then after it was revealed that she was the mistress, she want to get mad and blame every single blogger that post about her and get mad and say that they're a detriment to her mental health. Then she blames the show that she's not even on, and then want to blame everybody for talking about her and using her likeness when no one has ever said her name. It's never been a picture of her on the damn show, but she tends to blame everybody for the things that she has done except for herself. So honestly, like I said, people in the chat, they like They'll tell me not to let you participate. I let everybody participate because I like to hear more than one perspective. So I don't mind you coming up here. But at the same time, I also understand why your opinion is not popular with the people is because you want people to have sympathy for a person that did not have sympathy for the pain that she caused somebody else. So it's just like if you want me to have sympathy for someone that did not have sympathy for somebody else, that's going to be a problem with people. This is coming from a person that doesn't really care for male like that at all on the show. But at the same point in time, I can also look and see why she gets so much vitriol. It's one thing to be a side chick, but it's another thing to be a disrespectful side chick. And yes, she's a black woman like everybody else is that's in this chat and all of this other
Facts.
stuff. But at the same point in time, it doesn't matter if she was white, Latino, Dominican, or any damn thing else. When you right, you right, and when you wrong, you wrong. And Arionne was
Facts.
wrong, period, for how she played into this situation and the way she was moving with the situation. Now, just because we're calling out Arionne for her mess, that does not mean that we are bypassing the things that Martell has done. Because let's be clear here, it don't matter what Martell does at this point. There's nothing more that we can say or do to make him look bad. Martell make himself look bad every time he open his mouth. Martell makes himself look bad every time he posts on Instagram. Martell makes himself look bad when he get on in front of that camera and pretends like he has a builder's license. He makes himself look bad every time he opens his mouth and does something. So we don't have to do anything to make Martell look bad. We have been dragging Martell for many, many years at this point. So there's not really much more that we could say. But we got somebody in this particular instance, we have Martell, not Martell, we have Arionne up here who says one thing and then does another. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, you say you're not gonna go live no more, but you keep going live at 6 o'clock in the morning when people like me have to get up and go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. You say that, you're done with Martell, but then we see you on live at a concert with him with your best Ashanti outfit on and lipstick and makeup going to a concert, drinking his wine in a car. And then you expect for us to feel like, you know what I'm saying? You expect us to feel sorry for you, but you keep going back. Then you say, this show is detrimental to my health. It's detrimental to my mental health. I can't deal with it. I don't want to be famous. I don't want this. But yet you get on live again and say that the show was boring without them talking about you. So which one is it? Do you want them to talk about you or do you not? Do you want the attention or do you not? So it's I feel like at this point, Ariane is just like Jocelyn on Love and Hip Hop, but she just does, she lacks the hilarity of the situation because Jocelyn was just as stupid and dumb as Ariane is. It was just funnier to laugh at Jocelyn than it is to laugh at Ariane because it's like I can't even laugh at you because it's like I really feel bad for you, and it's just like I see exactly what's going on here. She says that she's owning up to her shit, but she's really not owning up to anything. All she's doing is trying to make it seem as though it's not her fault when it is. It's Martell's fault, but it's also her fault. And I'm sorry, like I said, I don't mind you coming up here. I always let you come up here,
I do.
regardless of what everybody has to say. But at the same point in time, I get why your opinion is not popular with these people because you are asking people to have sympathy for a person that does not have sympathy for anybody else. You're asking somebody to have sympathy for a woman who did not have sympathy for another woman when she knew she was fucking up this other woman's life, making her life miserable, calling her husband, terrorizing her online. Then she wants to bring up the woman's children and say, I hope your three daughters don't run into a man like you. You got a daughter at home who be in the background when you be on Instagram Live talking about sitting on a married man's face. You got a daughter who be in the room with you when you're going off on other women because they married and calling them old broke hoes and all types of stuff you be saying. So what does she have to look up to be a woman? Like what type of woman figure does she have to look up to? Because she's not the ideal person that she can look up to. So it's like, okay, you talking about Martell and what her children don't need to run into, but your daughter doesn't need to grow up to be the same type of person you are. So at this particular point, this ain't me dogging her, but it's like, don't you think you might want to get yourself together so your daughter can have somebody better to look at, because your daughter is what, 10, 11 years old. She's getting to that age where she can see what's going on. And sometimes when we see the shit that our parents do, sometimes we fuck around and we repeat those same dumbass decisions that our parents did. And that's something that I have decided not to do. But some people are not strong enough to make that decision. They will follow the same footsteps and cause generational curses and things of that nature. So my thing is, we can't we probably should have some type of sympathy for her, but it's hard to have sympathy for a person who don't really have sympathy for themselves. It's hard to respect someone who doesn't respect themselves enough, because all you do is base your validation on your WAP. Who cares about your WAP? Martell didn't even care about it. That's why he not claiming you in public. That's why he not walking in New York holding hands with your ass and feeding your dog. What you're doing, you're sitting at home at 6 o'clock in the morning feeding your damn son bomb pops when he should be eating Gerber food or some shit like that, and you should be getting up going to somebody's job. But no, you won't live at 6 o'clock in the morning when you should be going to somebody's beauty supply store and getting you some edge control or something for your damaged ends or some shit like that. That's what you should be.
No,
But
no,
you
Scotty.
did. So
No.
it is what it is. So before you speak, let me let Randy with Ricardo and Asada speak real quick because they've been waiting to talk. So we're gonna let them speak, and then I'm gonna let you. Shit, who just left? I'm gonna let I'm gonna let you come. I'm gonna let y'all come up. So go ahead, Randy with
You better
Ricardo.
say that, Scotty.
Y'all can unmute yourselves. Go ahead.
Um,
Y'all had to. I'm sorry.
Child, it's been a week, hasn't it? And the week ain't even really fully started. It's been a time. It's been a time. Y'all, if y'all see me up here, heard me talk, y'all know how I feel about this lady. So I'm gonna get straight to the point. She didn't get chose when she was a kid when it came to her father in that situation, because she has admitted that she too was an outside baby. Now, we could blame the adults in her life for this whole situation, because it was up to them to do what they were supposed to do as three grown adults in the entire situation. Her mama, her daddy, and her stepmama. Then as she becomes older, she gets with Paris's daddy. Now, Paris' daddy had a whole woman, and he married that woman. So the current wife is the girlfriend he had when her and him was messing around, and she thought she was going to get chose, and she didn't get chose. Then she moves on to have a whole affair with a married man for 7 years. 7 years. Found out the man was married and said, you know what? That's not a problem. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do him. For in those 7 years, you got pregnant 3 times. You kept one baby, which is the child we know now is Knox. But you say, you're not changing his name to Maverick. We don't know what that child's name is. All we know is we hope you took him to the hospital for that cold he had because he sounded really congested. We hope you stopped feeding that child popsicles at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's what we hope you did. And we hope that you stopped leaving him with his real mama, Paris, to watch him, because she's a child and he's a child and you're the adult in this situation. We would like for her to get off live screaming about sitting on people's faces, talking about, oh, I'm gonna take your husband, I'm gonna sit on your husband's face, throwing her leg on some thick brother down to a club, doing heel stretches, but the hills she can't walk in. We want her to stop doing that. We cannot have sympathy for her. We, the collective some of the people up here and the ones in the chat, we don't have no sympathy for her because she don't have no sympathy for herself. She does not want to help herself. She does not want to better herself. And that is how we are here in this current moment talking about what she just posted. We didn't need to see these emails. We didn't need to see these pictures. We didn't need to see nothing they had going on no more. Why? Because if she would have kept us out of her mess and kept it as is, not worried about being on a reality show that she was never going to be on, being on social media talking about this mess, we wouldn't know. She wanted to be known. We didn't beg for her to be known. We didn't care for her to be known. A lot of us wasn't even watching the show until all this mess came out, and then we start watching it. So she wanted to be known. Now you are mad because, he was charade for, I call her She Buy No Fashions, because spring of 2022, when that line was supposed to come out, has come and passed and still no fashions. Okay, She can't pay. He's with her for a publicity stunt. We all know this. We can all see this. We know nobody is actually following them around and taking pictures of them. We don't care because we know it's fake. And let's be clear, Sheree old enough to be his mama because his mama's 55. Sheree is 52. I feel like that's a no. Don't do that. But now you are mad that he is with Sheree. and you are saying, oh, you old batches, you old batches, you old batches think y'all so great. Well, this old batch then took your man. Oh, wait, he wasn't your man. He was never your man. He was Mel's man. He's never claimed you. He won't post pictures of you. Now, what I think is stupid is that you are on his website, even though you know the head is turned. But girl, I know your facial structure, and I know that whack bun you be putting on the top of your head. And let's be clear, you need to leave that bun alone and let your hair rest, because all that tension pulling your hair to the back is gonna make your hair fall out. You got to stop doing that, okay? I want you to stop doing that. That's the only bit of advice I'm gonna give you. Stop doing that. Now, you are letting him use you for promo. You are letting him allow you to look crazy to the world. You're allowing yourself to look crazy to the world. And once again, we can't help you, because at this point, I don't care no more. We can't help you. But now you're on the Shade Room and got your little 5 minutes of fame, whatever you want to say. You posted on the Shade Room talking about how he was down there eating your buffet. He was looking to crack the cooch. You said that. We didn't. And then he had to get you together so you would take that off the Shade Room, because the comment was deleted by the time I went to look at it. Now you are upset and posting these emails talking about, oh, I'm done with you. You done brought his daughters into this situation. Miss Girl, you weren't worried about them kids when you was messing around with him when he was married to their mother. Don't worry about them now. You talking about, oh, my kid is different than their kids. Yeah, your child is different because he knows that he can't get no child support out of you if he was to take that child full time. We know your child is different because he doesn't get your child, every other week. We know this. He pops up when he wants to pop up, and he knows he could pop up whenever he wants to pop up at your house, your mama's house, your roommate's house, wherever you're staying, because you allow it. You're allowing this man to constantly come into your life and wreck shop. And then when he hops out of your life with his new woman, his new girl, his new venture, whoever he about to use for a publicity stunt, is, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this to me. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe you allow him to keep doing this to you. If you was really done, because let's be clear, she's not done with him. Because if she was truly done, she would have let everything out. This is just a snippet of what they got going on. If she was truly done with him, she would have aired every single little thing she knew about him and them two big-headed brothers down to the show out. She would have released everything. She's not done with that man. And at this point, I don't care no more. You tried to post your fashions from 2020, but it's just like, I want you to get a model other than yourself. I want you to let that bun go. I want you to get better fashions. I want you to actually be about your business, but you're not. You could have capitalized off this. Nola Reeds is constantly giving you ideas on how to make some money off a t-shirt. We are constantly trying to give you ideas, even without, basically giving you ideas on how to do stuff, but she does not take it because once again, she still thinks she gonna get chose and she not. And the reason why she's so mad at Mel, the reason why she is so mad at Mel is because she thought that man was gonna divorce that lady. And that's not what happened. She thought she was going to get chose and he was going to divorce that lady, and Mel divorced him, which means Mel took away her option of being chose. You're not going to get chose. You wasn't chose when you was a kid. You wasn't chose by Paris daddy. You wasn't chose now. You not on your business. You mad that he got this old, well, I'm not going to call her old lady, but you call her old batch. You mad he got the old batch. You just mad. You mad you're not on the TV. You mad nobody's paying attention to your fashions. You're mad that people are telling you how to raise your kids when it's just like, well, somebody needs to tell you how to raise them kids, because at this point, somebody going to call from a different state to do a wellness check on you and them kids, because you cannot be feeding children popsicles at 6 o'clock in the morning talking about, oh, she a working mother. What job? I want somebody to tell me what job does she have other than being on live, because it don't look like she got a job. Is it the boutique? Is she selling stuff for real? Somebody let me know. She gonna constantly being on this downward spiral. She's going to consistently lose her mind because he's never going to choose her. And at this point, we can't help her. Her people not helping her. So she gonna have to hit the very rocks of the bottom and then go even lower than that to wake up and realize that she needs some therapy. She needs some help to figure out the situation and the mess that she's made of her life. And that's it, because I can't help her. We can't help her.
All right then. Well, Asada, you can go, and then Mo Media, and then D Brown, because I didn't even, child, y'all been reading tonight. This has been a live, child.
Hello, everyone. So, okay, look, I'm 52, so I just stay as long as I can, honey, to get this out. But I just want to say, Arionne is like candy cane. You know how Christmas they hang the candy cane on the tree. So she like candy cane. She that last piece of candy cane on the tree. And see, when you get to that last piece of candy cane, everybody done ate all the other candy cane, the little the different color candy cane. She's a regular red and white candy cane. That after Christmas, you don't really see people eating too much candy cane. She's not like a pot of greens. You know, you can eat greens all year round. Ariana is only gonna get picked around Christmas time, and she's gonna be that last candy cane. The sad part about it is she really thought that she was special. You messing with a married man, baby. Ain't no rules in that game. Martell ain't with Cherie. Martell is with Martell. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. He can buck up Sherelle if he wants to show him whoop that
Hold,
ass.
hold, hold, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold
Sherelle
up, hold
got
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
muscles.
Your connection is like your connection is messing up. Like it's like you going in and out. Say something now. Hello? Oh yeah, she gotta go out and come back in. Mo Media, you can go ahead until she comes back.
What's up, y'all? Man, Arionne, I want to say she a Libra. I don't know her sign, but she a Libra. It seems like because we are delusional sometimes, but not this delusional and not this like
Don't you do that.
what. I'm
I'm a
sorry.
Libra too. I'm not
And
Okay,
my
delusional.
man is a Libra. He ain't that damn delusional. Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
listen,
She's a
listen.
Virgo.
We're not gonna do that today.
Mm-mm.
You.
She's
That's
a
what I
Virgo.
wanted to
She's
see.
not a Libra. She's a Virgo.
They
Oh,
can
Oh,
keep
sorry.
you
up.
oh.
It's just sad for her to be this so insecure at her big age and not know how to handle it. First of all, if she was smart, she could have twisted this. She could have made this, work. You catch more bees with honey than vinegar. And like I wanted to say, we we all have empathy. Like none of us want to despise this woman, but she deflects and puts all her energy and her anger toward what she got going on and not being chose, as Ricardo said, onto the viewers because she feel they don't got an opinion. But she the one that came out and put her business out here. So she feel like she breaking down. She feel like she doing all this. Um, I just get help. Cry me a river at this point. I'm not feeling that. Now, I do want to hold Martell accountable, but at this point, he taking care of his kids. He living his life. What do you expect from that man? Uh, that's all I had. That's all I really got as far as Ariane, because y'all know it's not even worth giving her much of my energy. I'm not about to get buck with her because she looked like a rugrat. Like somebody said, she looked like a Muppet.
Oh my
Y'all remember
god.
that? Somebody
Not a
looked like a
rugrat.
Muppet.
Oh my god.
Rugrat
Um.
sister.
Cynthia the Pond.
Okay, shout out to giving you the real tea, my brother. Giving you the real tea. Yes,
AT.
we talking about a child. This life has been lit. You should have been here from the beginning. It's been lit out since I started. Asada, if you're in the chat somewhere, please let me know so I can let you up because it is full right now. But if you still in the chat, because I wanted you to finish your point. But if you're in the chat somewhere, please let me know.
Um,
I think D Brown is next. Yeah, D Brown is next.
Hi, everybody. This is my first time ever getting on a chat, but I just can't take anymore. I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys, but I'm going to say this. The game never changes with a girl like Arionne. I can remember back in the day thinking I was the hottest thing since six gun shooters. But Arionne went to that party. She had already heard about them going on television. They've already said that. They said Mel and Martell were like a couple down in Huntsville that were in magazines and things like that, the local magazines. So she knew that they were having that show prior to that. Ariane wants to be famous, and she's not getting what she wants. She's been pregnant 3 times. Then she finally had the child. She's done everything that she can do to get the attention, and she and Martell are just alike. They're both narcissists and they're both delusional, and they both want to be something they aren't. They're both gutter trash. And Martell has gone as far as he's going to go. God didn't mean for him to go any place else but where he is at. He was not supposed to even be with Mel. They weren't even supposed to be together. The only reason they probably were together was because she had to have those children by him. But he is exactly with who he's supposed to be with. And that's Ariane, because they're two of the same persons. She's just a female Martell, and he's a male Arionne. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
No problem. No problem, D Brown. No problem. We got Sunshine 88 and the Two Feisty 2007. Both of y'all can unmute yourselves and go ahead. Cause I'm probably about to end this in a few minutes. Cause yeah, at 2 hours I'm probably gonna end this. But y'all go ahead.
Hey Scotty, how you doing?
I'm good. What's going
Hey,
on?
I'm doing good. So, with Ariane, I would say her first thing should be her taking accountability. If she takes accountability first, then everything else will fall in line. But because she's not going to take the accountability for what she's done, she's going to always feel like it was never her fault. I'm the victim. Why me? Her being nitpicked on it all the time. you know and yes, I understand it wasn't all her fault or whatever like that, but at the same time, it's her side, his side, and the truth. So I just feel like at some point she needs to get off of social media, and she just needs to focus on herself and her kids. But because she's so wrapped up too tight in the social media thing, it's like her mind is just all the way gone at this point, you know. And you would think, because now her mother is down there with her, you would think her mom would be there to, help her and support her. But I feel like her mom is enabling her in what she's doing. The mental part, the emotional, the spiritual. So, it's just gonna have to take a prayer and a miracle for her to get it together. Cause now at this point, it's like she done already been put the bully in the chamber. It's already fired out. So, right now, I mean, at this point, it's like, it's, I guess it's just hard for her to come back to, for her heart. It's just hard for her to just go back to things where they were then. But now it's like, it's too late. So that's all I got to say.
All right, thank you, Sunshine 88. I definitely appreciate it.
All
Too
right, you're welcome.
feisty. Go ahead, girl.
I just checked the likes. Half of y'all in here talking trash, but didn't click the like button.
I know that's right.
Let's start
Who?
there.
Who?
Let's, Say it let's too start there. feisty. Yes. Half of y'all come in did not click that like button. Let's make that happen real quick. I'll give you guys a chance to go ahead and do
Because
that.
this
I'll
is
pause
free.
for a second.
Scotty doing this for free.
Okay, hit that thumbs up immediately, ASAP. Let's make that happen. First of all, I came up here for my girl E. Y'all's gonna stop trying to bully my girl E.
Thank you.
Okay. I do not appreciate. No, seriously, I don't agree with E on most things, but Evie in every video, she probably hit the thumbs up when half of y'all talking didn't hit the thumbs up. That's number one. And regardless of her opinion, she come and support Scotty each and every time. So yes, we can disagree, but y'all ain't gonna give her too much on the topic. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so y'all can disagree with her, but have a little bit more respect about it. No, like I said, we've had this conversation. We both know how we feel about this. I really did just come up here just to show you a little love. You ain't got to go nowhere. I told you that last time. You got to go nowhere. Scotty's not going to block her. You don't have to agree with her, but please stop telling Scotty to block her from coming in here and speaking her opinion, y'all. Please leave E alone. Let her live, okay? She do not have to agree with y'all. Let her live, okay? We is Team Scotty. Let it go. No, I just really did come up here to remind y'all. We've talked about Arionne so much. My God, so much. It's exhausting. Y'all, this lady is trolling us, and I want y'all to understand that Martell and Sheree is trolling us as well. And when it comes out that this is all a She by Sheree ad, she'd never get it done, and Arionne is gonna act like she was in on the joke. I think that's the biggest concern for me, is like, he's clearly not in a relationship with this woman. It's clearly all an ad, and she really believes that he's two-timing her.
and she's really working herself up into a frenzy over a fake relationship. And I'm just, that's when you know you have to detach yourself from everything that's going on, because Stevie Wonder conceded Sheree and Martell are not together for real. Um, I think three things I think is gonna always hinder her from real growth. One, letting Martell keep lying and playing with her emotions. Two, I think Arionne is the type of woman that competes with other women. And anytime you feel the need to compete with other women, you are never going to get far in life. And then three, she cannot want to fight and argue with any woman he's with. She can't. Like you argue with Mel, now you ready to windmill with Sheree. You cannot keep doing that. That man is no good for none of y'all. You gotta let it go, girl. You gotta let that thing go. But I again, you know you're my girl, but we got to stop talking about giving her grace. She too old for grace. Grace is for the Lord to give.
I understand. And the thing is that it's so many, she's spiraling. She's having an emotional breakdown. So we can't necessarily
Emotional
hold her
capital.
accountable. So many people keep saying she needs to be accountable. This is a
Hold up, hold
broken
up, hold up,
woman.
E. 1 second, 1 second. I need somebody to drop so Asada can come back.
I drop, but I just
All
want to
right.
say one thing. We She don't need grace. She need therapy. That's what she need. Go get you some help. Go get you a shrink, and work on yourself. And
Ooh.
stop looking for people to give you grace, but find it in yourself and work on yourself. That's how you get past. That's how you better in life. That's all.
You better
All
say it,
right.
Oh,
girl.
mic
Say
drop.
it.
Okay.
All righty
Cause
then. Thank
that
you.
next to you, I don't know. She need Jesus her damn self. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead, E. I'm sorry.
We can't when people know better, they do better. Ariane doesn't know any better. When I keep saying that we need to give her grace, she's the youngest one out of Martell and Melody. She's having a breakdown. Imagine having two kids. I mean, we keep talking about how her life has been and how she wasn't chosen. If we know all of these things, and in the chat is so many people talking about being wives and being Christians. I'm not a Christian. But if you are, and you are preaching that, have have display some forgiveness. Stop being so hard on this. Even if she did everything that you all are accusing her of, it's a new day. What
She
is
did it, E. She did
She
it.
ain't no
I
excuse, she did
I
it.
cannot confirm or deny that. I haven't seen all of these things.
This is the
But
thing though. She keeps, I'm sorry to cut you off. She
no, go
keeps
ahead.
looking for validation online. And I always say the internet is going to internet. You can't look for validation from people online on social media specifically, because the people drag for no reason. Like we see people of all walks of life get dragged for things that's not their fault. The fact that everything about this story is so visible and we know the history of it, I like I said, if she did leave him, good for her, if this is indeed true. But she keeps presenting that information, like putting the emails or whatever up, as if she's like, see, I left him, so now y'all can be on my side. And I'm saying, as long as she does that, see, that's where the grace thing comes from. I think there's another, I think what you're trying to say, what you're saying and grace doesn't align. Grace is not really the word that needs, like what she needs and what you're explaining. Grace is not the word for that. I think what she needs is just like support, but she cannot get that from strangers online who have already made a decision, have an idea of who she is. That's the problem. And she keeps getting upset because the people see, she wants everybody to love her like they love Mel. Not to bring Mel up, because I really do hate the fact that she brings up all the time. But I think that's part of her issue too. She wants everybody to love her like they love Mel. And I'm saying, as long as she's looking for that, she's always going to be on the losing end of it, unfortunately for her. She really, like, what she needs, she's not going to find it on the internet. She really does need to leave the internet.
Can I add on to that?
Yeah.
Of course.
When you said she is like, because it's like I hate when she bring up Mel too, because it's like what she got to do with y'all situation? She no longer married to this man. Like, why are you constantly bringing her up? She does want people out here in the public. She wants the people she does not know. She wants the people in the public that are eating her up every single time, because they're really eating her up down in them shade room comments. I don't know
So
why. I don't know why she thought posting on the shade room and letting the people know even more who she was going to do anything for her, because it didn't. But she wants people to love her like they love Mel, and let's be clear on something, they're not. You keep doing this, like posting stuff saying, look at me, look at me, look at me, I left him. Like, you can love me too like Mel, because just like her, I left him. But that's not the case. You can't leave no man that wasn't yours.
Mm.
You can't leave no man that wasn't yours. That's not your
That
man.
part. That
That's
part.
not your man. You
I
can't
keep
leave
telling
him.
y'all, Martell don't love Mel. Martell
He
don't love
don't love
Ariana.
He don't
nobody.
Martell
love
don't love
nobody
them
but his damn
kids.
self.
He don't
Martell
even
don't
love
love nobody but
himself.
himself. He do
And
He
he
not
don't
love
barely
even
the
love
loves
kids
himself
either.
with his
himself.
non-spelling ass
He
on
don't
And
even
I,
love himself. That's the
and I
thing.
think
People like don't recognize and see that. Y'all say, I call him Baby Gap or the Keebler Elf or the beady-eyed little man.
Medium outfits, go ahead.
The beady-eyed little man don't love nobody. He don't even love himself. And that's the thing people, don't truly see. When y'all look at the entire situation, we'll be like, oh yeah, he don't love nobody but himself. He don't truly love himself, because if he actually loved himself, he would actually go and get some help. He would stop doing what he's doing and look internally and realize that, what I'm doing is hurting myself and everybody around me. He's a hateful little demon forged in the lowest pits of the lowest levels of hell, who decides he's going to make everybody miserable around him, and he just so happened to be making her miserable, and now she kind of making other people miserable because she putting it out to the world. Like, if he gonna make me miserable, but now I got to show you how miserable I am. But once again, you can't leave no man that was not yours, and you want people to love you like Mel, and that's not going to happen because he wasn't your man. You're not the wrong party in this situation, because
Oh,
you won't get the help you need. Once
I
You gotta
again,
let
agree.
Asada speak.
all right. So hold on, y'all. Asada and V, you guys can unmute yourselves and join the conversation because we're about to end this in just a
Okay.
few minutes. We're about to hit the 2 hour mark. About to end this in a few minutes. Go ahead, y'all.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh
ma'am.
yeah, a
Much
lot better,
better.
girl.
Okay, good. Because I was on my work phone because I didn't want to use my internet, but that didn't work. See, God don't like ugly. But I just wanted to say that first of all, I compare Ariane to a candy cane. I don't know if y'all heard me earlier. So you know how during Christmas time you had that last candy cane on the tree, the last one, and nobody gets it because it's kind of like in the back of the tree. You only eat candy canes around Christmas time.
yeah,
After Christmas,
Hmm.
people don't just go in the store and be like, "I'm gonna get me a candy cane," right?
Sure
No,
don't.
She's
no,
not
because they
like the
already gone.
green. She's not like greens. Like every you can eat greens year round, summer, winter, spring, fall. So Martell was searching for candy. So when he went out and got us some candy, it was fun at first because he could sneak and eat the candy whenever he want to. Go home to his wife, brush his teeth like he ain't had no candy. But he was eating ass. But we gonna call it candy for now. Then he
Allegedly.
go back to his wife and pretend like, oh, I love my family. I want my wife. I had one of them. I had a Martell. It's very similar behavior. And I loved my Martell. And I kept him around a long time till I found me a candy cane. And I
Ooh,
decided to eat on my candy and come home and wash up and clean up and be a good girl for my candy cane. But then I realized two candy canes can't exist on the same tree. Right. And when you playing them type of games, them street games, everybody gets hurt, especially the children. What
facts.
she's recreating is a little girl who's going to be very angry with her because my mom is known as an internet whore at this point in the game. The little girl's 10 years old. At 10, they start to ask questions. They want answers, right? So until she
Hmm.
gets clear about who she is as a woman and own that and say, you know what, I deserve to be something other than what I am today, because it's all about change. Anybody can change. Right now, she's decided to be a trollop. Now, I get what you're saying about showing humanity and compassion. Humanity, one of the definitions of humanity is seeing the good in others. But it's hard for people to see the good in you and you don't know how to treat yourself. She don't know how to treat herself. So you can't expect us to get on here and be like, oh, poor Ariane, we gonna just feel sorry for us. No, you
No,
put your name out there. Didn't nobody even know who that girl was that she got her ass on there to myself. Oh, I'm the mistress and I sat on her husband's face and the rest of you big bitches is linebackers. No, ma'am. You
Like
thought it
that's
was
something
cute
to
to
be
talk
proud of.
about the linebackers, but you keep playing. The way you sitting up all night drinking and eating, you're gonna be a linebacker here shortly.
Oh,
Understand? The
not a
sad part is
linebacker.
I really do, a part of me feels bad for her because she has not evolved as a woman. And I hope that she does that before she has a complete and total nervous breakdown on live, because that's what she's doing.
True.
She's losing her shit. Her slip is showing. Her slip is all the way down to her ankles, and she telling people it's lace. That's the sad part. And the other thing is, Martell ain't for nobody. Martell is Team Martell. Sheree Whitfield, she is just something else that he can do. He just want to be on another TV show. He think that's the greatest hit. He is really ridiculous. He will find another Sheree. He'll find another Arionne. He'll find another all of those people.
I gave my backstory to say that just as I played games in my early 20s, I'm now 51 years old. I learned that you reap what you sow. Whatever you put out there is coming back. So she is simply reaping what she sowed. She created her own karma and she is walking in it. And she will not stop until she has completely come to her end. And nobody can make her come to that. But she is a dumbass gal. That's a dumb gal now. And it's sad and it's ridiculous. And Sheree Whitfield, he can play with Sheree if he wants to and buck up like he did Mel. Sherelle gonna whoop his ass because Sherelle got them hands, and you can tell Sherelle and that dog gonna beat the shit out of Martell if he get out of hand. And that's all I have to say.
Mm.
Um, I wanted to piggyback off of everything you guys are saying, but my issue with Ariane, you chose this. Like, you had
Exactly.
an abortion one time. Okay,
Two
I could
times.
understand you was young, dumb, and full of whatever. Okay, now you're older, you have a daughter that's looking up to you, and people would have been able to show you sympathy if you came out and be remorseful. Are we allowed to say other people's channels on names on your thing?
He does too.
Can you
What
hear me?
happened? What happened?
I said, are we allowed to mention other channels on
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
okay,
That's not a
like
problem.
Rodney the voice says, Rodney always say when she did that interview with Tasha K, had she came and was humble and was remorseful and was apologetic, I think that would have opened the door for the public to give her a chance. Then what she should have done was finish school. You should have finished school, finish running a boutique. Yes, it's lucrative, but you have two kids that you got to take care of. This man is not giving you child support. He's not putting you on a pedestal. He's not putting your son on a pedestal. That little boy gonna grow up being angry because he's a kid that was born out of wedlock and all of this stuff is going to be thrown in his face. That little girl is going to be angry. So instead of that, you just building generational curses to come further down the line. Get you into some therapy. Get your life together. Get off the internet and rebuild yourself. Because I promise you, he wasn't for you, but once you try to get yourself together and rebuild your life, I bet you he'll pay attention. And when he does start paying attention, you don't want him. Leave him for the streets where he's at. Martell is a narcissist, and I keep trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, thinking that he's gonna like redeem himself and do the right thing, but he just keeps doing wrong after wrong. But with her, she wants to blame everybody else. You chose this. Why would I purposely choose to to have a kid and be public about it and like you bringing all that turmoil? You did not have to. Just like the other lady said, you didn't have to tell everybody that you were the mistress or you were this. You chose that. Why? That's a headache that you will never live down. Why would you purposely choose that? They go get you some therapy. Get you some therapy. Get your kids into some therapy because they gonna need it. And rebuild. Like she really needs to rebuild. And her family, her mama don't love her. Her baby daddy don't love her because her mama be online cussing people out left and right on her behalf. But instead you tell your daughter, hey, you was in the wrong. You don't have to be up there cussing folks out and doing this and doing that. Get yourself together. Once you get yourself together, anything that man do, you will not care. He could be dead for all you care. You got it for you and yours. You ain't got to worry about it because he ain't breaking you off no money like you thought he was breaking you off and stuff like that. Like you're 31 years old, going to be 32. All that time to be in love and be all lovey dovey, that's out the door when you got two kids you got to feed and you got to take care of.
You better say that.
Because
I'm mute.
she like grow up. It's time for her to grow up. Like you had the first kid, you didn't grow up. Now you got another one, and it just breaks my heart because these kids are gonna grow up being angry because all this stuff is gonna be thrown in their face, and they're gonna be fighting in school and fighting. These kids are you're not gonna be able to talk to them because you're just angry and you're more worried about what the internet got to say. Who cares about what the internet got to say? Get off the internet. Go be a mom and go take care of yourself. Go get yourself right mentally. You 1 minute you crying, saying that you having a nervous breakdown, you thinking about committing
The
the
S
F
word.
word, and no, that didn't work. Now you trying something else. You leaking emails. You leaking this. Nobody's paying attention. Give it up. Like nobody's at the circus watching the circus. Give it up. Give it up, and go be a mom and go be a parent because you are literally leading these kids down an angry road. Like I can see them being angry, especially that little boy, because he is the product that all this stems from. And you chose that. Not only did you choose your faith, you chose his faith too. That's not fair. That's not fair to that little boy.
Too.
All
Let's not.
righty. All righty then. So before we get up out of here, I'm going to allow Catherine, Janae, and Prosperity to speak. I think they all wanted to say something before we got off of here, so I'm gonna allow them to speak. And if anybody has a rebuttal to what they have to say, you can quickly respond to them because your boy is getting sleepy. So Catherine, Janae, Prosperity, you three can unmute yourselves. And like I said, after they're done, you can people, if you have any rebuttal to that while you up here, you can give your rebuttal very quickly, and then we're going to close this thing out. So go ahead.
Oh, I just see the comments that E has been saying in the chat because I'm on my iPad looking at this and I'm on my phone with this live. And the comments that she is saying is just literally making me mad, saying Ariane has humbled herself. She ain't never humbled herself. She never took accountability. And that's all there is to it. Like, you cannot sit up here and keep defending this woman, defending this woman, defending this woman. Like I said, lady, stop defending this woman. You are not her mother. She's not paying you to do this unless she is. Let me know so I can get it on the cut. And that's pretty much it. Like, she brought this all upon herself. So stop defending her. It ain't no grace. It ain't nothing that I'm gonna give this woman. Sorry, not sorry. Period, point blank. I don't like what she did. And let me tell you something. I've been a side chick myself. I've never done what she has done. I've never went to the caliber that she has went. And that's where you keep sitting up here having messed up. I was about to say some cuss words. I'm sorry. But you have stuff messed up. That's where you got life messed up. Period, point blank. And that's all I got to say.
Well, can I ask you
Uh,
if because you've, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but just 10 seconds. If you've been in that situation before, because it can happen to anyone, why can't you just see that this woman will evolve from this eventually if we just allow her empathy? If you can't give her grace, empathy.
Here,
No.
because you're sitting up here coming on here taunting the next woman that you had no empathy nor sympathy for. So why would I have empathy and sympathy for her if she didn't? And I don't even like
But she
Melody.
can do it
let's
to
be
you.
let's be here. I don't like her at all. I can't stand that heifer or the role that she plays on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Don't like the wrench. But at the end of the day, she's still a black woman and she did that to another black woman. And I, like I said, I've had that done to me and I've done that to another black woman. So the difference between me and her, I did that in my early 20s. I'm 33 years old. Okay. I don't want that done to me ever again in life. So I know what it feels like and I know how she felt. But at the end of the day, I never went and did the stuff that she did. I did not go on there and taunt my ex's wife. I did not sit up here and have a child out of spite because Melody had Sugar Mama first. We just gonna be honest. She had Knox out of spite. Period, point blank. So at the end of the same, and I feel like she did the same thing with her oldest child. She had the child out of spite. She had both of them kids out of spite. Now she's just sitting there stuck like Chuck. Period, point blank. I'm not having sympathy for somebody like that at the end of the day. Because you made your bed, lie in that bad boy, and it's full of nails. Next.
I have to piggyback off of what Miss Catherine had said. Um, like the other lady said, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. How you get them is how you lose them. The people that I have the most empathy for are those children. Okay, because now those children are going to be painted with a narrative like your mama broke up somebody's family or this, that, and the third. Those children have to grow up in that. And I get so mad when selfish adults make such careless and irresponsible decisions when it comes to things like this. Okay. You knew the man was married. Okay. You slept with him. You had a baby out of spite. Okay. Okay. He was never your man to begin with. Now you mad because he's running around with this other woman, whether it's publicity or not. Okay. You keep embarrassing yourself by putting out private things and emails and all this other stuff. And it's kind of like Scotty said, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You did this to another woman, okay, and now it's happening to you. Again, you ain't learned from the first time. So, how can you forgive someone who keeps making the same wrong choice? How can you show sympathy to someone who keeps making the same careless decision? Okay, you can't keep putting yourself in careless decisions and then expect people to just be like, oh, well, you going through, we're sorry. I'm sorry that she's in the situation that she put herself in, because at the end of the day, she could have easily walked away from Martell at that barbecue, could have got herself a plate, and could have went over there and sat out somewhere, and could have found somebody else who would have made her a priority versus an option. When you make children with somebody else's husband, you get a part-time daddy, is what you get. You get what you get, and you can't throw a fit.
Can I say something to E about the comment that was made while I was up here talking the first time around?
Okay, go ahead. And okay, this is how we're gonna do this. If Asada has anything to say, and if Too Feisty does, you all can have something to say as well. But Ricardo, E, and Prosperity, if you all have anything else to say, y'all can go ahead. Cause baby,
Um,
disease is coming, honey. Go ahead.
E said, well, breaking up is a process. They are not a couple. They were never a couple. He may have promised her some things, but they couldn't be a couple because he was married. And after he got divorced, they still weren't a couple. He's a whole publicity, promo stunt couple down there with she buys, she can't pay. She's breaking up with herself at this point. They're not breaking up because he's paying her dust. And we saw that in them emails. Now you say you ain't see them, but they all over everybody else's platform, and they all over the blogs, and they all over the social media, and they are all in the groups for this show.
Yeah, them emails is
He
crazy. Like, live.
told her in there, and you can you can read it how you want to read it, but as I saw it, it was picking at her that, hey, you told me you grew up. So why are you talking to me any type of way you want to talk to me? Why are you doing these things? Because you told me that you grew up. So she is trying to be whatever she can be for him, and it's not working. And once again, they can't break up because he was never her man. Okay? He was never her man. They wasn't no family. They wasn't no husband and wife. They wasn't girlfriend and boyfriend. And even if you girlfriend and boyfriend, let me let you in on something. Girlfriend and boyfriend don't matter to the eyes of the law, because guess what? By law, legally, you can't claim each other on each other's taxes. You could claim your husband and your wife on each other's taxes. And since y'all can't claim each other, the law said y'all don't go together. And the law said he and Mel during them 7 years went together, and him and her didn't go together. And him and Sheree still don't go together, and him and her still don't go together. Ain't no breaking up, ain't no process needs to be had. What needs to be done is she needs to look within herself and go get some help, because we can't get no sympathy, we can't get no empathy, we can't get no support. And that's it. That's all.
All righty then.
Crazy.
So
I don't feel sorry for this lady. I won't feel sorry for this lady until she realizes that her worth is not in between her legs. Then she's
Facts.
gonna tell us to not have babies with married men. Heifer,
Child.
you supposed to
Lord.
learn that long time ago. You dropped that like you dropped the gym. You act like you done told us something. Mimi said that first. Don't close your leg to marry men. You should have listened to her, and you wouldn't be in this situation.
But Nene
Like,
didn't do it either.
Oh, Lord.
like
You put yourself in this situation, you put your children in this situation, and it's only you that can get you and your children out of this situation. There is no sympathy for someone who still isn't even remorseful for the things that they did. She still hasn't apologized to that lady. She still hasn't said. She's still blaming the lady. How you gonna say because you keep telling you made this lady famous? Why is this lady in your mouth all the time? This lady talks about you never. She doesn't mention you, but you're so obsessed with her. You want the life that she had. You should have got with the right Holt. You got with the wrong one. Face it. That you did that. You made these damn decisions. You went ahead of baby. Now you won't want to name him with girl. That is his name. So you don't have to name him that. You already named him that. Stop being so damn ignorant and just saying anything that you feel like gonna make people get on your side that's gonna make you look good because none of this makes you look good. It makes you look ignorant as hell. It makes you look like you got some kind of childhood trauma that you need to go work out. And then until you do that, ain't no good gonna come to you.
You never can win. Dirty, honey.
That's true.
But it ain't
She
nothing like when you play yourself. Ain't nothing like playing yourself. You know what I mean?
right.
Like you, that ain't even a about lesson. That's a taught lesson when you play yourself. She did all that with Martell and fed her this lie. We gonna when this all said and done, we gonna be together. And I'm gonna get you on the show. And all of this wealth I got, this all mine. With Mel using me. So he just lies. And a lot of women get caught up in the lies of a man and they
That's
wake up
true.
years later and be like, oh my God, that nigga wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Martell is for the streets. She for the streets. They was a cute street couple. Now he wants to be a respectable man again. He going on there with Sheree. He couldn't have got no other housewife. So
Oh,
Sheree was an easy target. You understand what I'm saying? And
Facts.
this girl, the fact that she gonna wake up one day and she realized she spent her latter 20s and mid 30s with a man who didn't care nothing about her, that has to be crushing. And then she went on there and did all these publicity stunts. Oh, I'm gonna reveal myself. Go on there and reveal yourself. Then I'm gonna get you on the show. Then we gonna get the kids. We'll get mail to pay us for child support. What that wasn't gonna none of that was gonna be for her. None of it. And she's just a dinglebat. Like she's a utter freaking dinglebat. And it's really it's awful. It ain't sad though, E. It's pitiful. And
That's
you
why
reap
he
what you
picked.
sow. And ain't
Right.
nobody mad.
That's why
Okay.
he picked her. That's why he picked Sheree because she ain't got no worth, just like Arion. She don't know her worth either.
so don't. Now I know he couldn't pull that over mugshot Mastercard Marlo because he too broke for her. But
Girl, she ain't got no worth either.
Oh
but
my God.
but at least that help another go after rich white men and not a broke one that ain't got, a broke black dude that ain't got no builder's license to start up with. I'm sorry.
You
Okay.
Um,
right. You right.
Y'all
You
done
right.
hit second gear. I'm
Okay.
over here dying.
I'm
So,
sorry.
does anybody else have anything else to say before I end this? Before I let you guys go, because I'm about to end this now,
I
child.
got something to say. I'm sorry. I literally came up here just for E. I was like, y'all is not gonna jump my girl.
We ain't jumped her. She jumped herself. Hell.
Right. She played herself.
Exactly.
E got y'all
There
so mad
was
in this chat. It's hilarious. I'm
there
You
sorry.
was
like
no
it. You like
Look,
it. She go
y'all
on there
not
just to
have
do
Yes,
it.
that's
She
why she
like it.
come. And that's why
y'all
she
not
has
about to
fans
have
that she
Scotty
takes.
listen.
all
She
night.
like it. She
Wasn't no
using that voice.
jumping.
You ladies just need to
She even using
understand.
Ariana.
She put her teacher voice
Wasn't
on and everything. Girl, bye.
Yeah,
this
she
wasn't
even using Ariana. She telling us to have grace for her. Child, please.
Exactly, but then you sit up here and say you need to learn how to keep your man at home. A man gonna do what the hell a man gonna do. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
Right,
want
sorry
Mr.
you don't make no
Charlie.
sense,
Wait a
but
Don't
minute.
blame
Wait a
Mr.
minute.
Charlie.
I'm
Mr.
Wait a
sorry.
Charlie is
minute.
just a man.
I'm
Wait a
sorry.
minute. Wait a
exactly.
minute.
You
When I
Wait
want
a
us to
saw
minute.
have sympathy for
prosperity
her,
hit
but she
girl's
ain't got
name, I
no
said she
sympathy for
came in here
men.
to argue.
Hold up. The
Wait
host
a
of the
minute.
chat is trying to
Wait
speak.
a
Y'all
minute.
gotta let Scotty speak now.
Wait a minute. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting on her to say y'all need to keep y'all man at home. I ain't gonna lie. That should be
But
so
see,
funny when she say that.
but Scotty, to piggyback off that, you can keep a man at home if you want to. He can cheat right under your nose.
Exactly. He
That
can
is
sit up
true.
here and
Like
bring the
that's not
bitch
gonna
home,
stop
leave
a
the
man from
house.
cheating. A
He
man
would
go if
stick
he
that
if
thing
he
out the
wants
window if he had to. Stick it
if
right through the window and get whatever he want done to it.
Or
You
through
can't
the
have come out
peephole.
have
Not even the
sympathy for
window, the peephole
Ariana.
at the door.
people
All I
kill me
gotta
saying
say,
people kill me
all I
saying that
gotta
you need
say
to
is
keep you
don't
need
blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. He's just doing the best he can. Don't do it.
Shit,
I always blame
leave
Mr.
your man at home.
Charlie.
You keep him
can I
locked up, he gonna try to chew his arm and foot off to get the hell
But
up out the house. That's like keeping a dog locked up. We just
but
gonna
I
be
want to know,
honest.
Eve, why do you keep you keep telling us to have grace for Ariana,
I
but
ain't
then you
God.
go and say, But then you go and say Mel should have kept her man at home. You don't have grace for the woman that was the actual wife, the woman that
Amen.
he made vows to, the
Amen.
woman who he had children with, the woman
Wow.
who he broke up their home before a side dish that's stale. But you want us to have
with no
grace
season.
for this lady who has no grace for herself, or the woman who like she totally tore apart. She keep
Facts.
blaming everybody else. She played a hand in this, and she played a big hand in this. So there
You
is
knew
no
that man was
sympathy to
married.
be given to her when she don't even want to give the person that
Yeah.
she wronged some sympathy. That's crazy to even want somebody to do that.
A candy cane in
Well,
March.
Not a candy cane in March. Asada, go to bed.
Yeah,
so
I'm a
I
so
know, right?
since Prosperity addressed that to E, I'm gonna let E have her rebuttal, and then we're gonna end this.
We
I'm
were
gonna
supposed
give
to be
the
in this
parting
40
words,
minutes
Scotty.
ago.
I got one
Like
We
that
parting word
was.
chocolate
for the
that's
party.
half off of the day
On
after
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Go ahead. So E, you can go ahead and give your rebuttal to
75% off.
Prosperity, and then after that,
We
we're
gonna
we're
pray.
we're getting out of here because I'm sleepy now.
thank you, Scotty. So I think it was Asada, or it could have been Ranting. I can't remember who it was, who said that Mel and Martell never had a marriage. So we can't keep saying that anything was
No,
broken
no,
up.
No,
no,
When
no,
no,
nothing,
no,
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 no.
Wait,
No,
no.
they
wait,
didn't say
wait,
that.
y'all, wait,
That
y'all.
is
Let her,
not
No.
let her,
what she
let her
said.
finish. Let her
She don't
just,
listen. We
just,
can't let her
just,
finish if she don't
just let her
listen.
finish.
I'ma
Just let her
stop.
so
finish. Just let her finish.
if
Look, y'all,
if you
I'm
were
gonna get
never
off of
supposed,
here, go keep my husband happy so he don't cheat on me, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, Janae, you finished?
Glad to
Enjoy.
hear your father doing good, Janae.
Oh yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. He's doing so much better. Thank y'all for y'all's prayers. He's doing a lot. He's not happy about his diet, but he gonna be here though. That's the point.
That's the point.
Exactly.
Go
Most
sit on that dick because that's what
definitely.
a dick do.
Okay.
Oh, oh my God. Okay, E, go ahead. Like, make it quick, child. Make it quick.
All right.
so if they were never supposed to be together, then nothing was lost. Okay, so what
That's
I
not what she
what
said.
but that's what I'm saying though, and so
But they were married.
Mel does not need our empathy. Mel's life
But
is great. Let her tell it. She'll
but
be
that's not
just
what I
fine.
said.
Her and
And let
but
Ariana
she,
tell her life is sweet too, being a side chick, because she's the best one that ever did it. And everybody want her because her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So why should we have sympathy for her?
Wait, wait. How I get
Yeah,
into
I'm
it?
questioning your
Prosperity.
sanity, sister.
Stop and
I'm
No,
let me
but for
finish,
questioning
real,
your
how I get
sanity,
please.
into
sister.
it?
For
Because that's not
real.
what I said. That's
She
not what
For
I
said
real,
said.
E. I'm questioning your sanity out here. For
How
she
did
real.
ain't
I'm
I
got
get
no
it?
damn
serious.
sanity. We already established she's smoking
Oh my
rocks.
God. She said
Okay,
Melvin
okay,
Martell
okay,
was
okay,
never
y'all.
married.
Okay, y'all. At this
Yeah.
point, I may as well just end it at this
Scotty,
point.
Please
I'm trying
do,
to
because
figure
we
out
ain't
how
gonna
I
go
got
nowhere.
into it. Because I
Scott, I
didn't
just
say
got
that.
one thing to say. It's not even long. I'm sorry. Y'all really want to argue all night about this.
No, I'm just
The
trying to figure
moral
out.
of the story
You
is
trying to create
I'm
controversy
gonna
so
wrap
we
this up
can't
with a
argue
bow.
though. Keep it
I'm
Please
gonna
100.
wrap
do.
this up with a bow. I
You're
promise
in
you. I'm gonna wrap
Please
this
denial.
with
do.
a bow. I got y'all. I got y'all.
Wrap it up.
The moral
Talking
of the
about we
story
bullying her.
is never trust a man in a tight suit.
That
Never trust a
Never
big,
trust a man in
never
a leisure
smaller, never
suit. We
trust
gonna
a
be
small
honest.
suit with a smile. A
never
small
trust a
A
man
suit
with
and a
LTD.
smile.
medium.
If his
Oh,
clothes don't fit,
You
You must
must
be
you
quit.
should
Leo.
quit.
Yeah, you must
Let the
quit. You
church
must
say
go.
amen. We done
Amen.
now.
Come
amen,
We
on,
done.
Janae.
Back
amen.
it
Pray
up,
over
Amen.
somebody.
Scotty.
Hallelujah.
I want to thank all of y'all for coming up here. It's always a fun time. I love doing these with you guys. So thank all of you for coming up. Because at this point, we ain't gonna get nowhere.
We
So
No.
sure
thank
ain't.
all of y'all for coming up here. You guys are free to go, so I can close this thing
Bye,
out and let
Scotty.
you guys know what's coming up and everything else. Thank y'all for coming up. I really appreciate it. This
You
was
You
Night
are
fun.
my
night.
and E,
favorite.
stop
You are
being a
my
side chick and go be a
favorite.
wife, please. Thank you.
And I'm
You
still
are my
waiting for you to come over to
favorite.
my
I
town.
watch you at
Love you.
work. I love me some Scotty by nature, baby.
Thank you.
So, Scotty, I just 10 seconds because they kept interrupting me. If all of these women take all of that pain that they have inside from being cheated on by their man at the house, go get some counseling. Stay away from the church. Quit thinking that other women owe you something and do something with yourself. Go clean yourself up. Stop walking around here like Kaya being mad at Arionne. Be nice to Arionne. Arionne is an example of what can happen to you. You don't get yourself together. Now I'm gonna be back next week, and I don't want this shit to happen no more. Okay, chat. I love you all. Bye to the step mommies.
was leaving. Prosperity, what is it, child?
What we not gonna do is let her have the last word about this bull crap. Ain't nobody man done cheated on them. Ain't nobody worried about nobody stealing their man because y'all
Oh
side hoes are what you are. Side hoes, and you will never be nothing but a side hoe. You're gonna be number two. You're an honorable mention. You're the
oh
certificate
my
that everybody gets for participation.
Gotta get
Point
counseling,
blank,
baby.
period.
Gotta
No,
heal
you
that
need to
up.
get some counseling if you think that you can sit there and get sympathy to somebody who had sex for 7 years and was faithful to a married man, but the person that was actually married to the man should have kept her man at home. Girl, what? Are
Can
you her
we
mother? This gotta be Mama Cabbage. This has got to be Mama Cabbage.
can
We
y'all
Because
please
love
there's
you.
no way.
We love you, Prosperity.
And I
Hashtag,
love you too,
hashtag
but we still not gonna agree on this daggone fuck male and but give all the sympathy to this retarded child that
well,
won't let that don't want it to be gone over. She don't want it to be over. She don't want it to be over. No, she don't. That's why
okay,
she
well,
keep going through it. And so your sympathy is for no reason because she's gonna keep doing the same thing because she's not finished. She's not done yet.
oh
well,
my
the reason I was still here is because I couldn't get my word out. So thank you, Prosperity. I didn't get to answer the question that was posed to me. So that's
I
why
know, and I posed
I
it, so that's why I came back up because I was the one that posed it to you.
well,
okay,
you still didn't let me finish. So I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I still think that you all will benefit from some counseling.
I
And
think
you
you
know,
will
and
too.
and
I
and
think you
and,
will
and,
too. Ayana
and,
fixed my life, and
and
she's somewhere out there. You
well,
can she could be found.
and keep your man happy.
And that's why I ain't gotta worry about it. And you stop messing with other people's man. If you stop messing with them, we ain't gotta worry
oh
about
my
trying to keep them in
god.
the house.
Stray dogs
Y'all,
don't belong
y'all,
to anyone.
You stay in the house. It's still a
y'all,
pandemic.
y'all,
Monkeypox are out
y'all,
there. You know
y'all.
monkeypox out
Don't
there.
belong
Keep
to
on
anyone.
fucking with these people's husbands. You're gonna get monkeypox right in your cooch.
Okay, y'all.
Bye,
Let, let,
Scotty. I love you.
let's let this. Yeah. Thank you. Love both of you guys. Love you too. Like, I'm
Love you more.
tired.
As soon as
Prosperity,
she
be
drop,
better.
I will
Can
drop.
I please
Be a
go?
better woman,
Please.
Prosperity.
No,
Uh,
you be a better woman, sweetie. You be a
oh my
better
god.
man.
Oh my god. Can y'all stop it, please?
Soon as she drop, I'ma drop.
I'm
She,
gonna drop both of y'all
Thank
at
you.
this
At
point.
the same time, we move just like that.
Okay.
bye, hater.
Bye, sir.
Bye, y'all. Okay, I gotta. Bye. Thank you, Prosperity. Oh my God, Jesus, I cannot. Okay, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the funniest lit live chat I have ever had since I really started doing these. Oh my God, this has been the funniest one I have ever done in so long, y'all. Oh my God. Thank you guys for tuning in. I definitely appreciate you guys for doing so. It was almost 900 of y'all in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really believe that I'm gonna bring this back here before I go. Because before I go, I'm gonna let y'all know what's coming up. But I think I'm gonna bring this back. Because I only got a chance to do this one time. And I want to know in the chat if you guys want me to bring this back because I only got to do it one time. That was back when I was doing my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews live, and then it became a ratchet fest one night, and it just went overboard. And I only brought it back to discuss that, but I just want to know if you guys want me to bring this back so we can have it's basically a lit live just like this, and it's like we will like I review the show the same night that it comes on, and then the next day, like that Sunday evening when I get home from work, we have a lit live about it as we get ready to get prepared for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I see a lot of y'all saying yes. So I think I'm gonna start doing that when Love and Marriage Huntsville comes back on. Okay. Y'all listen. Everybody misbehaved tonight. Everybody showed they ass tonight, but it was absolutely hilarious. Prosperity is absolutely hilarious. E is funny as fuck to me, and I know y'all don't like her, but it'd be so funny to me. I'm sorry. Catherine is hilarious. Janae is hilarious, most definitely. But before we get up out of here, be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. It will be on Josiah's channel. If you haven't seen the link already, it's already in the playlist already. So if you want to go and click the notification bell so you guys can have your notifications on, be sure to go to the playlist and click on the link and set your reminders for it, because it will be on Josiah's channel tomorrow night. And then Friday night we'll be right back for Boys Night Out. It will be Friday night at 9:30 Central Time. So be on the lookout for Boys Night Out. We'll be back for a second episode for the third season. So with that being said, y'all, I am gone. I'm out of here, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed yourselves. And we're out of here. Prosperity says she's about to go live, y'all. So be sure to go over to Prosperity's YouTube channel, because she definitely got one. So be sure to go over there and check her out. Prosperity, if you can, put your link in the chat. As I get out of here, I'm going to leave you guys with wait a minute. And I see Chef Dun Dun is in the building. He's still in the building. He's been in the building all night. So shout out to Chef Dun Dun. All right, shout out. But anyways, I'm about to leave you guys with as I play this promo, I'm gonna need for not Profit, Prosperity Thick Girl to leave her YouTube channel link in the chat. So I think Profit already got it. So thank you to my mods, thank you to all the Scotty gang that showed up and showed out tonight. Thank you all. Thank you to the new subscribers that I've gained, because I've gained quite a few because it is live tonight. I'm literally less than 30 away from 36K. Less than 30 away from 26K. So basically 26 away from 36K. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next one, we are out of here. And as I go, I leave you guys with the promo. Oh, not to mention, I almost forgot. Don't forget, I will be reviewing this, the Murder Inc. Documentary. I definitely will be not interviewing. I definitely will be reviewing that. That should be coming out every Wednesday as it goes on. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And as I go, I will leave you guys with the promo from my best friend Jamar with his Nova Cosmetics line. I'm out of here, you guys. Bye.